this point. Yadir's middle name should just be Yadir War Crime Hafiz. Like he's just been doing war crimes
Yeah.
the entire time he's been with us, invading mines, taking over people. Like
I
it's like
haven't
he.
taken over anybody's mind yet.
My
Uh,
sweet
Yeah.
Yadir war crime. You will grow up to take back the family. Go
Like-
do a war crime.
Again, he's from a different culture and doesn't understand that you don't do that to people here. But
Like,
still,
yeah, dear, you can't just make people's minds into pudding. Why not? They should have been strong enough to defend it.
Yeah.
In my country, mind violating is just saying hello.
Yeah, seriously, it's like a mental handshake.
Yeah. Yeah.
Puts this on shake.
I will say, headcanon, Zodani are the best gift givers because they know exactly what you want.
Man. Okay, we should probably get started.
Okay. Sorry.
Grr. Please forgive me while I swap through music as we talk. Okay. Last we left off, the Guild T jumped, being towed to the Lestrau system in the Duchy of Marlheim's polity. They're trying to take a shortcut over to Fontramas because last they learned from the Tonto, because they managed to divert it from killing all those people on Ia, they learned that Cindy Reese, Hamish's longtime friend, and a lot of the other researchers from the Tonto actually escaped from an attack by strange pirates, unidentified pirates, it seems. So they're making their way to Fontramas. They were requested to accommodate a what's the word I'm looking for? A diplomatic courier, yeah. A diplomat into the Lestrade system to meet up with the Marlheim forces. After landing in Lestrade, the party was basically asked by, I swear I had this written down. Where are the names? Oh, I can't remember the names of the ships from last session.
Give them new names.
They're not even that important. So
The Jack's Tot and something
The Grey
else.
Earl.
Oh, that's it, right?
Yeah, the Grey Earl.
Yes.
Yeah.
How could I possibly forget? Okay, so the Guild T split apart from the Grey Earl to go scour the system in search of a missing previous courier that went to the Lestrade system from Duncanay. This ship, I can't remember if I named it last time, but I'm going to name it now. It is the Fleming, a destroyed cruiser. So, the travelers found this ship, boarded, scoured the remains, and found out that the cargo hold had actually basically stayed intact. There was still atmosphere inside when they opened it up. They met a strange man named Hoyt Neuland. And this man said he was the chef of the Fleming who stayed aboard and managed to survive by hiding in the cargo hold.
I think he's a cannibal.
Could be. So, now, after returning to the ship with their spoils and Hoyt Neuland in tow, Moira, you're beginning to pick up pings on your sensors. You're starting to get a reading of a Marlheim system defense corvette named the Bouncer. a similarly sized ship from the Zanari, who are the aliens native to this system, and their planet is not too far from here. You had an encounter with them once as Yadir had a quick mind battle with a ship full of them. The Zanari are approaching from the far end, both at a fairly very large, like maximum distance you can keep while still being detected. And Moira, you can tell that basically, at least you can tell from the Marlheim side that they're scanning the area, picking up other signals. So that's where we are. Moira, neither ship has really tried to approach yet or make contact. Hoyt Neuland, he pulls off his spaceship helmet, his vac-suit helmet, after you board the ship. He tucks his personal belongings crate somewhere on the floor.
Okay. Hoyt, you need to come to sickbay. I need to give you a check.
Okay, no problem, man. No problem. Hoyt's a fairly portly-looking man. Once you get him out of the vac suit, he leaves that on top of his crate. Kind of medium length, big greasy hair that kind of slicks over his head. And Hamish, he'll come with you and follow you.
As Hamish is leaving, Moira kind of grabs him, pulls him back for a second, and goes, "Don't take your vac suit off there, Doctor, please."
Okay, what's up?
There's 2 ships that entered into our sensor range. They're at a pretty far distance, but like, do what you got to do to work on your boy. But if you could have your suit on and not tell him why, to not panic him, that'd be good. Because if they happen to poke a hole in the side of the ship, if they're not that nice to us per se, it might be better if you're in your suit already and not trying to put it on as we're being depressurized.
Yeah, understood. Thank you.
And Moira gathers up the rest of the group and quickly goes over what her PDA was telling her about the sensor information. So I don't know how you guys want to proceed here. I don't know if we can guarantee dangerous intent, but I'm all for speaking first. I'd rather not get holes put in us if we could have a conversation with them.
We should see if they want to buy tea from us. I have about 1 kilogram.
No offense to you, but I do not believe that travelers this far out in the void came all this way looking.
You're kind of cutting out a little bit there, Yadir.
Am I? Good. Better now?
Yeah.
Can you hear me better now?
Yeah. Are you from mobile right now?
Am I what?
Are you on like mobile right now?
No. I'm at my computer.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Yeah, your mic's like
But
got high sensitivity. I can hear you breathing and everything.
yeah, okay. Here, let me try to find a good space for it. Let me try to lower the sensitivity. real quick.
Too far back before, and now you're like going up right up on the mic.
Sorry.
All good, man. All good.
Yeah, let me try to get my mic sensitivity.
That sounds better to me.
This is
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
clean
good.
for me.
All right. But yeah, he said, no offense to you, Foon, but I do not believe that people in the void this far out came all this way for your tea.
That is sad. They have no taste. We should blow them to bits.
Right, Foon, I'll send a message out across the broadband and see if we can get them to actually answer it, looking for a trade deal. But it might be best if you get into a position where we can be defending ourselves. And you guys watch as Moira runs over to the comms terminal and begins punching in. I'm presuming this is also the sensor terminal and whatever else you want to call it on a ship this size. But
Yeah.
so she just begins punching in. the message that I'm assuming over the past few days or during Jump Space she got from you guys about our advertising campaign for our T-ship. So whatever.
I sent you a poem that we are stealing from someone.
Yeah,
It says, I will put it in chat again.
Perfect. So that appears line by line by line in the message, like PowerPoint style, and then it shows our guild logo and the actual ship logo, and then Foon's message about looking for T-Trade is transmitted. And I'm still just gonna wait to see if I have to do some more combat oriented things.
So that was your message? It was a T-ad?
It was a T-ad, yes.
Oh, okay. Well, sure. You transmit that message, Max Broadcast, I assume, to both, maybe?
Oh yeah, to both. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. So you do transmit
Let
that
me
message.
add the name of the author, because we have to give him credit.
The moment is tense, as you send out this message, you don't immediately receive any kind of reply, Moira. You can see on the sensors that both ships are maintaining a distance, very slowly creeping forward. Logically, you can assume that they've kind of detected each other, and you're kind of right in the middle of this standoff, this sandwich, you could say. Not so hot. Hamish, what are you doing with Hoyt in the medbay? As you, as you lead him in, he's looking around, but he seems pretty relaxed. He may not. I don't think anybody really knows about this unless Moira's told. Who have you told about the sensors, Moira?
I told all of us.
You told everybody.
I pulled the whole crew aside. Besides Hoyt, I just made sure to tell the doctor individually.
Right. Sorry, I forgot who you said. You said that too. Okay. So, besides Hoyt doesn't know anything about this, so he seems fairly relaxed and happy to follow you.
Good. So, get him on the bed and start doing a basic battery of tests. I'm curious while I'm doing the tests, pay attention to his clothing, jewelry, anything like that. Because frankly, I don't think he's the chef. So I'm looking for any indicator that suggests he's above the station he's claimed.
Well, he's not really willing to strip his clothes for you.
No, but I'll do, blood pressure and some analytics on the blood to make sure he's got good oxygen levels and everything else. And then ask him, how long he's been there, dehydration, food, what were you eating?
Yeah, he is fairly dehydrated and a bit starved.
Okay.
Seems that he was locked in there for about a week or so. A few weeks.
Without
maybe.
eating and drinking?
Well, there might have been something to eat or drink. But anyway.
Okay.
He's relatively normal, and he's happy the whole time that you're doing this. He's not really resisting, or he's making small talk with you, like asking you where you got your doctorate, if you're actually a real doctor.
Yeah. No, everybody always says that. That's okay, Hoyt. I mean, So I see your your blood oxygen level looks okay. You dehydrated. I'll give you an IV. Get you rehydrated. That'll be the best for you.
Yeah, he's very happy that you are taking care of him.
Okay, I'll keep taking care of him and keep a vague ear on, if Moira sends an alert or anything.
You have your comm.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I got my thumbs up.
I have everybody jacked into the comm network, and by now you're like, your devices are still your devices, guys, but you're aware that I'm like
Not
actively in every device.
Big Brother is watching.
Big Brother
So when I
learns
invade
lots
your
about
minds,
tea.
Oh, that's a big thing. When Moira invades your telecom, oh no, that's totally fine.
I was waiting for that.
Foon's completely fine with either.
Moira, you finally get a response back. The bouncer Corvette from the
Oh.
Marlheim side requests to open a communication with you.
I open the communications.
When you
Hello,
do
this is. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Hello, this is the Guilty Communications Officer, Moira Durham speaking. Who can I say I'm speaking to?
You see Asiatic-looking man, slightly long hair tied back in a very short ponytail, reaches down like between his shoulders. You can go ahead and make a recon check for me.
Okay, just gonna check my recon really quick.
If we're all jacked in the same feed, can we all make recon checks?
Yeah, sure. Recon or
Wait.
maybe
Is this?
Or investigate?
something military, maybe.
We can do
Uh,
recon for this.
yeah, go ahead,
Ooh,
recon.
That's 8. Whew. I was like 9. No, wait, 13 days, 9. Okay.
Ah, it's taking forever to slash.
Oh, much better than me.
Yeah, I think on our side, we're not seeing anything from the Foundry thing.
You're not seeing the space combat page?
Oh, that's good.
I can
We
see
are,
that.
but not seeing any changes.
Right.
Like, did you
I'm
not
not
see the
seeing-
dice roll?
No.
Okay, you guys
Oh.
both rolled a 10, and then Pearl rolled a 5. So, like, I saw your dice appear on my end at least.
Yeah,
I
same.
saw mine too,
Okay.
Todd.
Okay.
So actually, it's just you.
Yay.
Sorry, dude.
Todd and Anna, go ahead and check your GM chats. Otherwise, Moira, the video feed opens up. The man begins speaking.
Cool. His logo doesn't match the actual Marlheim logo. There's a star missing.
My name is Ruan Aji. I am part of the Marlheim official Dutch Navy. Dukish. No. I shouldn't make up military branches on the fly. I learned that about myself. Part of the Marlheim Navy. We have
Really? What sector?
the Lestral system. Please identify yourselves. What are you doing in Marlheim airspace?
You're selling tea. Didn't you just receive our message?
I have a hard time believing that you're selling tea out here. It seems more likely that you are scavengers.
Moira, now might be a good time to.
I think Moira's as speechless as I am.
Yeah, no. Moira's kind of looking over at Foon, kind of glances back at the camera and goes, to be perfectly honest, sir, we're out here for business. We're a business ship, and I transmit through the actual credentials that we have. Are we licensed?
We had this conversation before. There's no one to license with.
That's true. Okay, never mind. I keep assuming that we have some sort of credentials.
We are. Yeah, this is the Wild West.
You have Foon's really bad at psychedelic artwork.
I legitimately just stare him straight in the face, and I'm not lying to him or anything. Moira just kind of goes, "We're out here to sell tea. If you don't believe us, then we might as well just be going on our way. There seems to be something happening here that we're obviously not a part of. We just happen to be, the butter in between two pieces of very angry-looking bread."
We have 2 or 3 different kinds of tea.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I cannot let you just go. You will maintain position and prepare to be boarded and searched.
Sir, at don't understand why you would say that. That is so rude.
It seems that you have a destroyed Duncan A. Navy vessel near your position. I believe you are, in fact, scavengers.
Nope. We just did a nice, wonderful, beautiful examination of the world. We are out here, unlike you, to do good and give tea to everyone.
On a closed channel to Moira, because Moira was on the same planet and did a lot with Duncan A. and was Marlheim. He would say to her, "Why do they care if it's a Duncan A ship we are scavenging from if they're Marlheim?"
Moira types back on the channel. Most likely because they just don't want people out here. And LeBlanc sent me a typed message about something that I'll have to inform you about later. I don't even know if they're actual Marlheim Navy.
Understood.
So I suppose that would be fine if you're official Marlheim Navy. We will hold our position, as it were, and wait for you to board. And then I cut off the communications channel, and I look at the rest of the crew, and I go, okay, so what the fuck are we actually doing?
Why did you lie to them?
Oh
You
boy,
were
they
supposed to-
coming.
Because I don't really think they're going to be listening to anything else we have to say, Foon. They're going to come search us no matter what we do, and I don't really think we're going to be able to be searched peacefully.
How big is their ship? Oh, like 4 times ours. They've got at least 8 Marines on board, 4 gunners.
Mm-hmm.
Do we
How
want to
fast-
run?
How fast
Do we
is
want
our
to?
ship?
Can we just toss out the chef to them and run?
They're twice as fast as us.
They're twice as fast as us. And they have better guns.
And they got better
and
guns.
if we run and they pursue, we could use the fuel storage in the back as some sort of makeshift explosive device to
Doesn't-
stop them from chasing
Doesn't
us.
explode.
Doesn't
It doesn't
It
explode.
is.
Not
It
that
is
kind of
water
fuel.
gas. It does
Water
not
gas.
explode.
I suggest we see if the radioactive people will help us out.
Oh, the aliens?
Has that ship responded to our team message either, or
I don't think there's a way for you to confirm that they even got it.
Gotcha. Okay.
As we described last time, these ships are a strange mix of organic alien parts that don't really make sense to you.
Damn! If only somebody could communicate with these guys.
Well, as
Second.
as you're deliberating, and Moira, you can see that the bouncer begins closing in on your location. This ship also begins getting closer, trying to seemingly match distance. Yadir, I know we had this conversation. I don't really know how to give a concrete answer to this, but let's say that from the sheer power of it, you can sense that there are psychic waves kind of emanating over your ship, kind of like a detect life on a grand scale.
Yeah.
And
So
yeah,
after feeling that, Yadir is gonna kind of he's gonna take a seat in a chair real quick, and how far away are these guys in a unit of either distance, long, planetary, continental?
they're probably currently distant.
Distant. Okay. I can do
So
that.
whatever that is, it's over 300,000 kilometers,
Yeah, it's pretty far.
or about 300,000 kilometers.
Okay, yeah, we're doing space ranges. All right, so I can't at my current moment try to connect them, because what I want to try to do is open a mind link with whatever is the most powerful sonic presence on that ship, and then using a series of telepathy, it's teleempathy, since we can't speak the same language, but we can still express emotions and try to discern through that.
What range do you need for that?
Since these are sonic ranges for the mind link, I would need at base. I could boost it, but at base, the mind link goes up to 5K. and the teleempathy goes out to 250 meters. Now, I could boost these both to planetary, which would get me to 50,000 kilometers each, but that does increase the cost, of course.
50,000 kilometers? Okay. Yeah, that's doable. Both of these ships are probably going to close in to the very long distance fairly soon. So that's fine.
Okay.
As the ships begin approaching, closing in.
Boone, go get in the turret.
He's gonna run up
Just-
and get into the turret and go and spin it around and try to find the place with one less star.
Okay.
You understand what he's saying? He's trying to aim for the ship that actually looks like a ship.
Yeah, whatever, not the alien ship or whatever.
Not
it
the
is.
alien
Aiming
ship.
at the Marlheim ship. All right.
Yep.
So Yadir, yeah, Keegan's like running around the engine, like, what's the hustle? What are you up about? Go ahead and make your. You would have to boost it to 50k
Yes.
if you're gonna do it now.
Okay, so 50,000K or 50K?
50,000.
Okay. All right, let's boost. So what does this normally cost? This normally pull up that. This normally cost 1. Okay, so sweet, it's not a huge of a cost. And then so boosting. Okay. So this is the first one. Is to establish a mind link with the most powerful psionic presence on that ship. It goes off,
Holy fuck.
Nice.
and then boosting again to start a teleempathic bond or communication with the creature. It goes off too.
Wow.
Cool.
All right. So Yadir, you sit down in the chair and you reach out with your psychic powers to try to reestablish some kind of connection with the clearly psionic aliens on the other ship. As both ships kind of take their time closing into range, both of them kind of in opposite directions or are very long distance from you. You get the familiar rush of kind of sensations and feelings again as you establish this contact. Kind of working with this alien mind that kind of processes information entirely different from you. It's very disorienting. But after a moment, it does kind of begin to relax its senses, kind of in a more I'm not sure to put that. Kind of in a more well, never mind.
No, you're good. So Yadir, by the way, to every outside observer, Yadir just kind of seems like he's sitting in a chair. Kind of like looks like he's looking out into space, but towards the direction of where this other ship is at. He's not bleeding or anything like that right now. He just seems like he's focusing on something else. As he kind of starts sending these. Let's see. I'm just reading what all I can do with this telepathic feeling.
We come in peace. Shoot to kill.
Yeah, so basically,
That was
he
the
said-
quote.
so basically, I'm allowed to send my emotions, feelings, and like kind of like intent with emotions. Funny enough, this is used mostly common on animals. So he's going to kind of send over to this alien feelings of non-hostility, of calmness, of just general relaxed attitude, but then when he shifts over to kind of like as if almost psionically directing their attention towards the other ship, he's going to start having emotional responses of hostility, anger, all that kind of stuff, and then go back to them and go and again do the whole like basically he's doing the we are peaceful, we mean you no harm, we do not want anything wrong with you, but them, they are aggressive and they will attack us and possibly attack you. Like they are bad, we are good. Kind of like trying to send that message. It's like first
I
it's
get
straight up
you.
like trying to like talk with like a person who has no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah, so you're basically trying to convey that feeling to these aliens here.
Yeah.
Seeing as you're, a scion, and this is pretty convenient for you being here. It seems like this is the way they conduct long range communication. They send a lot of flashing images, strange symbols that you don't understand that are probably native to their planet. What you get is flashes of images of the surface of their planet. They have again this very kind of radioactive gaseous atmosphere, yellow, thick fog that covers most of the planet. You get images of their streets, and it kind of shows massive buildings. It seems like massive structures that house many different spaceships belonging to the Zanari, kind of like in a mass-produced fashion. And periodically in between these, you just get these flashes of that statue that you saw before. It's basically 3 pyramids. That doesn't really seem to have much of a purpose, or it's clear to tell what the worth of it is to these aliens, but it keeps flashing in their minds repeatedly over and over again. You do convey that Marlheim bad, you not bad, but it's hard to tell what kind of reaction that's going to garner at the moment.
Right. Yadir is also going to kind of send back an image of that icon, basically saying, I know this is important to you, but we do not know nor have this item. But if you want, we could help you try to find it. And then basically he's going to try to say is like, I can see your planet is habitable only to you, and looking anywhere but in the void of space is very hard for your people. If you would like, we could try to help find this icon and give it to you, since we can travel to the other worlds that you can't.
Well, again, since you're kind of the only person they can communicate to in this situation, they seem receptive to listening to you. Again, you convey these feelings, but it's hard to tell what they're doing or thinking. Again, it's just these flashes of that statue keep appearing. So now both ships are at long range from you. It seems that the alien ship, once being contacted in this way, is kind of lowering its thrust and approaching a bit more slowly. The Marlheim vessel is keeping up its pace and approaching you quickly. It'll only be probably 15-20 more minutes before it reaches.
Yep. But Yadir also is going to say, can you help us? If you help us, we will help you. Basically.
They will agree with you. No role required. You get the general sense of your telepathy worked. You good, them bad. Which they already kind of felt anyway, except for the you good part.
Yeah. And then so Yadir, through years of training, has been able to train to keep his mind somewhat active on his other things, but still be able to talk with other people in the real world, as he's going to kind of like it almost looks like he's half awake, or is like he's like just woken up from a deep sleep, but he's been awake this whole time. His eyes have always been open. He kind of looks over and goes, "I think everything's going to be okay."
Why you got
Always
you got,
good to have an optimist on board.
you got some missiles tucked up that coat there? See what do you?
No, just a feeling.
Right, another one of those feelings. Right, everyone, combat stations. LeBlanc, can you get to the pilot seat, please?
Already there.
One day I'll tell you he's a.
So
I'm assuming we don't want to let them board us.
No, I think at this point we should probably start actually moving and getting a bit of a distance on them and getting closer to the other nice ships so that we can.
Yeah,
Possibly.
Yadir's gonna tell Moira it's like pull alongside the alien vessel.
We will get
LeBlanc
close.
is the one driving, just so you know.
Yeah, I know. Moira's the one closest to him. That's why he's telling her.
Right.
Okay.
you're on the
Right.
same
I'll
room,
transmit
I
it up
think.
to the. I will transmit it
over
up to the front.
Yeah, you're on a
LeBlanc,
bridge.
and I just yell.
Okay, all right. Again, he's half out of it. Half his brain's focusing on talking to aliens right now.
Yeah, no, and Moira's giving you one of those like, did you have like a drink or something? What the fuck? Like, like
Hey mate,
Hold-
just take a breather, yeah. Just crack open a
You
BB.
fucking-
Everybody relax.
you're fucking holding that on me there, you do, right? I'll fuck you. I'll fuck you. All right, so I am going to do our sensors. Do I have the ability to block their communications or do any of those neat sensors things? Are we engaging or?
That is
Well,
certainly something you could do. If you start engaging, they might take offense to that.
It's up to the rest of the group. Do we just want to start moving towards the other ship and see what happens?
Yeah, I would say if we start moving, they're probably going to open fire. Do we want to open fire first ourselves, try to get the jump on them?
We have to wait.
Try to persuade them that they do not want to do this, that they should go back home,
I think
go
they're,
away.
I suspect they're past persuading.
The problem is that your beam lasers have a range of medium. So,
No.
yeah.
I know, which is why I either want to run or try to persuade them.
It's yeah. Well, I was thinking if they're going to dock with us, they have to reach medium range at some point, and we don't want to let them get too close because when they're too close, we don't have time to shoot down their or do anything against their missiles.
I'm with Foon though.
Which means try talking to them again.
Yeah, I can definitely do that. What is our message here? What's the plan?
Well,
T at part
one.
2.
One, we're here looking for a missing ship. We're traveling under Duncan A military. Looking
They're at
for a
war with
lost target,
They're at war with
Yeah.
Duncan A.
and we're all here to make peace.
I was gonna go with more
Well-
the T method of we're just T traders out here floating in
Yeah.
space. Can you leave us alone so that we can float some more?
No, they're not going to leave us alone.
Yeah, I think if we
I
do
think-
want to talk, I think Hamish has got the right idea, saying we're affiliated with the peace mission. We're just here
Mhm.
returning their lost ship and trying to
Looking
sell
for-
tea. Would you like some
And-
tea?
Moira, have you sent a message to the ships, letting them know that we're being approached?
I can do that right now, as well as make that little formulated message you guys were talking about to send to them. So Moira sends off multiple messages. The first one is to our actual Duncan A military escort, letting them know that we are being approached and there might be a contact soon, a violent contact. Hopefully not, but we'll see.
Also,
And
tell
then-
them if you can that there's an alien vessel that is not to be harmed.
Yeah, I transmit that along the broadband as well to whatever I guess radio or signal or ship they kind of like the code they gave us.
Mm-hmm.
And then I take the information given by the rest of the crew, and I'll just role play it. All right, this is the communications officer Moira to the Marlheim Navy ship. that we were speaking to before. Uh, we would like to open another communications to you again to give more information as to our purpose and our version of events, as it were. If you do not accept, we may be forced to take evasive maneuvers to move our ship away from this current situation.
Ruan Aji, the captain of the Bouncer, appears on the screen again, accepting your message. This is Captain Ruan Aji. You will not move. Maintain position and prepare to be boarded. We are detecting Zenari vessels approaching. In the instance that we are attacked, you will be expected to defend.
All right. Well, we just wanted to let you know that we are, in fact, with the Duncan A Navy in a small capacity, as we are part of a peacekeeping mission that was brought into the Lestral system. We are here not as scavengers, but as individuals to return a piece of a ship that we were able to pick up, as well as any of the information regarding it. So I don't believe involving us in this sort of conflict would be best for diplomatic purposes within the system in the sector. It is up to you whether or not you wish to board us at this point.
Your feelings in the matter are irrelevant. Keep your systems powered down and prepare to be boarded. In the event of the Zarnari attacking, you will be expected to defend. That is all.
The Zanari?
Oh, the
The aliens.
aliens.
Yeah, the aliens.
Yeah.
So if the aliens,
Okay.
yeah.
The captain
Go ahead.
seems
Okay.
utterly unwilling to kind of even hold a conversation with you, just repeating the same thing.
Okay,
All right.
everybody that can work sensors and electronics against missiles, get ready to do so. I think we should start moving before they reach medium so that we have a chance to shoot down and otherwise disrupt
Avoid
their
them.
missiles. Because by the time they're in laser range, their missiles hit immediately, and we don't
Yeah.
have time to shoot them to, I believe, do electronics warfare against them.
No, yeah, I think you're right.
Right. Yeah, the electronic warfare doesn't work. Lasers can shoot them, but yeah.
Yeah, I think I still can shoot them, but
Hmm.
They
I
have
thought the
two.
beam laser might have had the medium range, but I thought it like just subtracted from its ability to hit.
Well, no, it
Doesn't
has
mean it won't
medium
hit.
range, but see, at medium range, we can't do any electronic warfare against missiles.
Okay.
We can't.
Cool. I think it's not real clear. It says missile
No,
flight
you
medium
can.
and below. Rounds to impact is immediate. It's one of those unclear things.
Yeah, long range is 1 round until impact. So if it says immediate, does that mean I get a 1 chance to affect it, or it fires and then it hits?
I'm all in favor of
Mm.
1 chance to affect it.
Yeah, I think you should still have time. It's still 6
Okay.
minutes around, so you can still detect the missile being
Mm.
shot and try to do something about it.
Yay! I'll
so
add
then-
that to the rules.
So then 3
yeah.
different people in our party at least, because we can have multiple people on sensors, and then Foon firing with our beam laser might be able to hit a salvo of missiles. And then
Oh.
I think it's the effect is the number of missiles you take down on a salvo. So like
Yes,
if-
except only one person can do electronic warfare against them.
so that'll be me.
Mhm.
So it'd be me and then
Mm.
Foon. So 2 chances to take down missiles in the salvo.
Mhm.
Why is it
Yeah.
only one person can do that?
That's in the. It's just how what the rules say.
Okay.
Yeah, it's basically active.
If there's more than one salvo, more than one person can do one salvo. A second person can do a second
Okay, so
salvo.
one person per salvo. Okay,
Right.
gotcha.
And the thing we're fighting has 2 triple turrets. I think it says, yeah, missile racks. So that's
Yeah.
2 salvos.
But they can
together.
they can only fire. What one has lasers, one has missiles, and they can either fire one of the missiles or all of the missiles. You can't fire each one separately.
We went
Yeah.
through all of the rules last night.
No, appreciated. Cool. Yeah, I'm looking at the turret weapons and stuff too. Okay, so then probably we should start moving so that we're not in medium range at any point. They could fire at us with the pulse turrets, which they're probably going to do if we start moving. But
Well, I figure
Mm.
they'll catch up with us, and once they get in medium, we'll be able to shoot back. But until then, we can do point defense and electronic warfare. And we start moving towards the alien ship. Maybe we can cover each other.
yeah, you are the pilot, LeBlanc. I'll follow your lead.
Everybody cool?
Mm.
Yep,
Everybody
tell
in
me who to
position?
tell me when to fire.
Be a little bit.
Trigger happy
Hey,
kitty is trigger happy. No tea for them. They rejected tea.
Cool.
I'll finish up my examination of Hoyt. Did I find anything that was unusual?
He seems to be a normal person.
Okay.
Filled with
Again, he
Well,
still
you
doesn't
check
know
out-
what's happening, so he's like
Yeah, I know.
thinking everything's
Well,
real chill.
I'm about
Knock him
I'm about to
unconscious and tie him up.
to burst his bubble. But yeah, that's good. You need to probably go get your suit and get it recharged, just in case. I do have one question, Hoyt.
What's that?
Why was the ship this far out? You're supposed to be making diplomatic connections. Was the mission profile not with Marlheim?
What do we want to? You want to roll something? Trying to get information out of him, asking him a question.
Okay. Okay.
Persuade or interrogate?
Is interrogate a thing?
Persuade with strength is.
Oh.
Uh,
You can try
just-
persuasion, maybe carouse
Okay.
or recon
Well,
to see
Let's
his
keep
reaction.
it friendly.
Yeah, no, I'm keeping it friendly. I mean, diplomat might, but. Yeah. Let's see. Carouse, I'm horrible at. Oh, God. And
Persuade has
Persuade.
3.
I'm not great at either. A doctor with bad bedside manner. Woohoo.
Yeah, tell that to Armand.
He's forgiven me.
Vegan.
All right. And so this is intelligence, persuade.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's my best shot.
Works for me.
Okay. Nope.
Did you roll?
Yeah.
Yeah. A 6.
Okay, we have like the 5-minute delay on the rolls or something. Oh, I see it. It came.
Hamish, you ask him this as he's getting up off the medbay table. He
Mm-hmm.
smiles at you and says, I really don't know. I'm just a chef. Honestly, everything happened really fast. I was only supposed to be on the ship for a season.
Well, yeah. Yeah, go ahead and go get your gear charged.
Thank you, Doc.
Just as the door opens, I'll just follow it up. Because we have a Marlheim ship coming to board us.
Mm-hmm. So we'll use the red square. I think you guys can see it on the founder page, to indicate the Marlheim ship, and the blue square to count the aliens.
The opposite side of us,
Right.
right? So basically, okay.
So Scout has a thrust of 2, which is pathetic.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
think the scout should be super fast.
Right.
Fast, but no.
It's very strange.
So
You would think so.
the Marlheim ship, as you start up the engines, LeBlanc, and begin to turn and pile it away, they send out a message. They're basically, Ruan appears on the video as like, why are you flying towards the Denari ship? they will shoot you out of the sky.
Nuts.
Yadirs is gonna kind of like
I like
mutter.
tea.
Yadirs is gonna kind of say to Moira, "It's like no, it won't." Again, he seems like half out of it.
And he says nothing. At least I can't hear anything.
Sorry, can y'all hear me?
Now we
hear you.
can.
Now we
Now
What
can.
did you say?
Sorry, I guess I was speaking softly. So Yadirs is gonna kind of mumble in the direction of Moira again. He's half out of it. He goes, "No, it won't."
He glances over. Man, you are on some sort. You are lost in some sort of sauce right now. Okay. Apparently that ship is not going to affect us. Just keep going, LeBlanc.
Nuts. Keep going. It's a
Le-
famous battle quote.
LeBlanc responds,
No.
nuts, and I don't know. You keep the feet open or
Mic drop.
close it. All right.
And
LeBlanc,
Boone's like, is there a target? Is there a target?
Almost.
they do not open fire on you. Actually, it seems that the Marlheim ship stops in a bit of surprise as you approach the Zanari ship. You can see out of the, as you get closer out of the window, you can spot this massive vessel eventually. Again, it's about like 4 times the size of your ship. This strange, organic looking, very strange looking alien ship. As it gets closer and closer, you can see that mounted guns do actually point towards you as you approach.
Oh, you better have been right, you dear. This is getting freaky. That organic meat ship is now pointing guns at us.
We'll be okay.
Surprisingly, he's right. You can close the distance fairly well as you approach. So it's up to you, LeBlanc, how close you want to get to that. How close you want to get to the ship.
It is grosser up close than it is on the sensors. Oh, Lord.
It's very strange. You have no way of communicating with it.
We do
No.
have a very out of it
No,
person.
Moira doesn't, I guess. Yadir is over there
There's no
trading.
conventional ways to.
Yeah, scrapbook pictures.
Yeah, basically we're just like, and Heroes was like when I was 12.
Yeah, it's like, you got any good alien cooking recipes? Just, yeah.
Bum, 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 bum.
The Marlheim ship seems surprised that you are not being blown out of the sky. Over the camera, you see the Marlheim captain. He's watching the sensors as you approach the ship, and is just marveling at how you are not being blown up. And he looks like, just, what did you do? Do you have some way of communicating with them? Are you in league with the Zanari?
We are Guild Tea. We sell tea. Being friendly pays.
Captain, you might not understand this, but we have ways of communicating with a lot of people because tea speaks for itself. And I cut off the comm.
Oh, God.
Oh my. So, yeah, I think it's time to begin combat.
Okay.
That's what I thought.
You close the communication.
Monsters.
You close the communication as you get close enough to the ship. They genuinely thought you were going to get blown up. Now that you're not, things have changed. So you are. Let's call it this distance. LeBlanc, do you see the blue square on the grid there?
Let me get to the right page.
Right, pay. Oh, okay.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Let's see it.
Blue square. Oh,
It's at
Yeah,
medium
that's
right now.
yes.
Yeah, can you control that? Do you have access to that?
Which one would select? Let me
That's
try
the pencil
selecting.
button.
Pencil button.
Pencil button, select drawings. Can you grab that?
Don't think so.
Hmm.
When I do the pencil,
Oh.
is the blue supposed to be us, or
Yeah.
we're the first square, aren't we?
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I got confused. Okay. Let me preface this encounter by saying that I have not tested this. This is our first foray into space combat. This
Oh,
is
yeah.
kind of just us figuring it out and trying it and seeing if we like it and see how much
Heck
it
yeah.
screws us over.
Heck yeah.
So if it goes really poorly, don't worry. I'm not gonna punish you for us experimenting for our first time in space combat. If it's that gruesome, we might hand wave some things, but we'll play with it. Let's just see how it goes, shall we?
Cool.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
How close do you want to get to this alien ship when we start? Like, how close are you getting? Where do you want to be?
Are we within short range? Because that's real close.
I think short
Alien?
range for them would be fine.
Mhm.
And it also means that we can shoot at missiles approaching them as well if we need to.
Right. I
Yeah.
Yeah,
think
totally.
they have much longer range weapons than you do. It would be best for you to stay in the shadow of your big friendly alien ship and let them tank for you.
Yeah. No,
in
I'm-
return, you can probably shoot down missiles or do the electronic warfare. That's probably going to be your role in this. Not to be a direct combatant, but to
We're
assist.
support.
Yeah, be support.
We are tiny. All right, I do a quick broadband across the ship on the speakers. All right, everyone who's not doing something important, get into a fucking crash couch unless you want to be splattered on the side. I'm gonna be here honing in on missiles. Everyone do their part. Foon, fire up that turret and get it ready.
Yeah.
Woo!
And Yadir is going to
I
just
get
send
a
over
fire at stuff.
send over another empathetic message that the other ship is basically going to attack soon. We will help keep you safe. Can you help us keep us safe?
That's
think-
a good way to put it.
Mutually agreed at this point. Yeah, it's pretty obvious. If you're gonna help them, they're not gonna say no. They're basically, I mean, if you look at the sheets, they're equal footing. So this could go one way or the other. All right.
Hey, Armin, take care of our guest. Make sure he's strapped in, and then strap in yourself.
Would you like some tea? Armin gets thrown across the room.
Okay, let's do a couple of things. Everybody in the Discord chat, put down what position you're taking. Just do your name and then the position.
And seeing as I don't act until the actions phase, I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab some food.
Okay.
And I'll start off.
Just
I'll
for
start off
suggestions,
center
yeah,
upright.
sensors are always good for now because we can use those against missiles.
Right. I mean, only one of us can jam, but one of us can also do a sensor lock, maybe.
Like
If they're
Madara is
far enough-
apparently our common communications with the aliens, even though we don't know.
And if they're far enough away and there's more than one salvo in the air at the
And
time,
we can,
y'all can take
double up,
turns.
yeah.
And then we have Keegan then for engines.
Yes.
Oh boy. Keegan.
On.
Bio before battle. I just got in ahead of the crowd.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay, guys, this might take us a bit. This is
So
this,
quick
this is the
bio
session we do
before
this.
battle.
Yeah, this is probably the time to do this.
All right.
Be right
Oh,
back.
and Armand is this taking care of guest.
He is actually delivering juice boxes and graham crackers. I wasn't kidding.
Gee, come on.
No, juice box.
Boone is gonna be so sad with the juice box. All right, be right back.
And don't worry, everybody. If the ship starts going down, we can just escape in our helicopter. Don't you worry, folks. We have our emergency helicopter. We can escape it.
Yes, the helicopter with no air, no space.
Hey, I never said I was a scientist. This should be exciting. Do you know
Oh,
how
yeah,
much
no.
it costs to repair a point of hull damage?
I assume like 100K.
Oh, my friend. Let me look up the spare parts.
Spare parts?
Yeah, do you know how much it costs to repair 1 point of hull damage?
Oh God! What? Don't! Oh no!
Inquiring minds.
Well, welcome to Traveler. You're constantly in debt. Have fun.
Yep.
Spacecraft operations.
Ooh.
Yeah, you were
Skipping
right.
on debts.
You were right. I thought it was like higher, but it's actually 100,000 per ton.
Oh shit.
So
I was right.
that's 100,000 per hull point.
100,000 what per hull point?
So it's 100,000 credits per whole point of damage we take.
Yes,
To
Oh,
sir.
moan.
Yeah, that's a fucking lot. Holy
Space
shit.
combat is brutal.
Where do they
Um,
list that?
Repairs, page 100 or 160. Sorry.
We didn't
Thank
go
you.
back to repairs, or I didn't at least.
Oh,
yeah.
here we are.
I was more worried about the combat itself.
Do we have like is the actual like hull points listed, or are you just like 100
Oh,
points for
no,
100
that-
tons?
That's for repairing a critical hit. Each lost hull point can be replaced with a routine 6+ mechanic check
Spare
consuming
parts.
1 ton of spare parts.
Okay, but
So,
each
so
hull
1 ton of spare
point
parts.
Okay, right at the bottom, hull damage. Each lost hull point can be replaced with by consuming 1 ton of spare parts. Spare parts can be purchased for 100,000 per ton.
Ah, okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Damn. So what are the total hull points? Hull points for our scout courier? Is it 100 or?
Yep, you can see
40.
the tons at the top of their sheets. Hull for the Scout Courier is 100 tons. The 2 Corvettes have 400 tons. Like at the fighter
Is there
has
a way
10.
to zoom in?
With your mouse wheel.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
I don't have a mouse wheel. I just have a
Wow.
trackpad.
Oh, you gotta spread your fingers then.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. Guild T, first space
Arr.
combat, go. Let's get into the initiative phase.
Okay, LeBlanc, let's do this.
So, LeBlanc, you're going to roll initiative. It's going to be 2d plus the pilot skill plus the ship's thrust.
Which is 2.
Oh, does anybody want to roll tactics? Is anybody being the captain right now?
Well, I'm gonna be the gunner, I guess, because the only thing I was good at was trying to convince people that we should fight
All right.
or sell tea.
Well, go ahead and just make the initiative roll then, LeBlanc.
Ooh, fuck yeah.
Can
Oh,
you tell us what it is? It hasn't shown up yet.
No,
Uh,
you must wait.
we
I
rolled the
rolled a-
lowest,
I rolled
10.
a 10.
They-
Faust
they
rolled
roll-
at 2 11s.
so
Wow.
the other ships act first, we act third.
Okay, so Marlheim is 1. All right, aliens go first.
So
Okay.
the roll is aliens, evil humans.
Yeah, aliens, Marlheim, less.
So what's they're at 42, which is a very long range, which I believe your the beam lasers or the pulse lasers, yeah, lasers can hit.
Yeah, pulse lasers are long, I believe.
Yes, it's actually just to the right and below the range chart on the screen.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, pulses are long.
All right. So what they're gonna do is the aliens are actually going to open up first. They launch 2 salvos of 3 missiles towards the Marlheim vessel, the Bouncer, at missile flight times are very long with standard rockets. It's going to take them about 4 turns. All right, missile impact. And then with that, sorry. Just reading
Don't we
stuff.
do maneuver phase before we do attack?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you're right. So they're going to spend thrust to close the distance then. And I'm just going to move them the full range. Why not? Or no, I'm going to move them 2. Okay, so what's the roll for firing my pulse lasers? I need...
Everybody does maneuver, then we do
For
attack.
Really?
Then we do. Yeah.
Oh,
It's
I'm sorry.
Everybody move. Everybody attack. Everybody do actions.
I'm sorry about that.
Friends.
It's okay.
No problem.
We're
Yeah.
all learning.
Please interrupt me as I go, because I'm doing this for like the first time. I probably should have did this sooner. Okay. So then, gonna have the Marlheim vessel move to thrust and wait. All right, now it's up to you. Your ship only has a thrust of 2.
Right, I'm going to use 1 thrust to move closer to the alien ship and hold 1 in reserve for dodging if needed.
Oh, thank you. I was really hoping you'd do that.
Sweet.
And it fucking sucks. We only have 2. That's brutal.
Yeah.
Always willing
So
to.
need our own.
I don't promise to obey, but I promise to listen to advice.
Mhm. Now we are at the attack actions. Right, okay.
Mhm.
So, like I said, the aliens are going to open up a salvo or 2 different salvos of 3 missiles flying towards the Bouncer. They don't make any rolls right now because they're missiles. They will when they land in 4 turns. On top of that, they should be able to shoot their pulse lasers right now.
Yep, they should. If they open 2 salvos, it should be both weapons should be able to fire.
Okay.
Is that what, 4 turrets?
Yeah, they have 2 triple turrets with
Yeah.
that, so they're going to fire the weapon.
We got 2 triple turrets.
Where's the...
Control core. Yeah.
And they're firing with all 3, so I think it's going to be 2d6 plus 3.
Nice.
For an attack roll?
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
The-
That's for the no. Yeah.
Yeah, the
The
attack's
damage
gonna be
adds the number of turrets you're firing. So
Right.
firing 1 weapon is just we're firing
Well,
the
That's the
turret.
straight roll.
it's 2D plus the gunner specialty
Gunner. Mhm.
plus 2 for using a pulse laser,
Right.
and then
Mhm.
are they at long range?
We're
Yeah,
at
Long now, yeah.
Okay,
Minus
so
2.
minus 2 for long, so just straight 2d6. Oh, and then
Right.
well, nobody's big enough to be 1,000 tons of target, right?
they're still
correct.
at very long distance from each other.
Yeah, they're still at very long. They're
Okay.
still almost at 40 something.
Oh, so it's negative
36.
4 then.
Yeah, you just have to
Uh,
subtract what they're at to where the other guy's at, and then you can tell where they are. So they're still going to be very
Okay,
long
very
distance for a
long.
while.
So they're at -2.
All right.
Negative.
So it was actually just reduce that to 9 then, and that will
Yep. What
that will hit, and then
No, it should be 2d6 -2. So they actually rolled a 6.
should be 2d6 plus the gunner skill, which is 0, plus 2 for the
For the
Pulse.
pulse laser,
Pulse laser.
-4 for very long range.
oh -4 for very long range. Okay,
Uh-huh.
sorry.
Yeah, sorry, the -2 is for long.
Okay, so they missed then. Womp womp. They have 2
So
of
good.
those. Yeah, this is gonna be brutal, guys. Sorry, just try.
Oh, it's all good. That's the whole part of learning space combat.
Yep, this is like we need to dedicate a session to this eventually.
If we actually start dogfighting, it's basically like another, but it's a different space combat.
different game.
So I forgot to change the modifiers, but essentially that's still gonna be not enough, right? That'd be a 7. Okay.
Yeah, 7.
So salvos of missiles are on the way from the aliens, firing off pulse lasers into space, kind of going wide at this point. I'm going to have Marlheim release the same amount of missiles, 2 salvos. 4 turns for Venari missiles. Or Marlheim missiles, sorry. And we'll do the same. So it should be 2d6 -1, as Todd said.
Yeah, if anything hits at this distance, they're real lucky.
Yeah, so that's not going to happen. Trading long-range shots. It's going wide.
Visually, it's very cool, to be honest. Like lance pulse shots firing wide at the ships as they're approaching, but yeah, still.
Trying to get a lucky shot. I mean, you could still hit with a -1.
Totally.
Now, are we rolling to see if we detect the missile launches?
No, I think if you're... I think you can tell when they're fired if somebody's manning the sensors.
You're actually...
You're supposed to roll for detecting if
Oh,
you
really?
don't detect them. Yeah. So
It's a 6 plus.
Yeah, so it's really easy, but if you're not rolling on your sensors every time, it goes down each turn.
That's why Moira's there.
Yep.
So do we
No.
all roll to protect missiles, or only one person?
It's supposed to be the sensor people.
Right.
Can
So
Yeah.
us, the sensors, can we all roll for that?
But it actually might be a better choice for you to do it, Yadir, because if you do it and it's a 6 that you got to beat, you have a good chance of beating that even if you have not a great rating to it, and then I can focus my +3 bonus to actually taking out missiles in the salvo, because the effect is how much you take out.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So
This
I will
is
attempt
right now.
to-
It's just to detect them.
So we're-
Exactly.
Right.
So if Yadir is able to get something done, 6, there you go.
So yeah, Yadir, again, half his brain is out doing something else, but he also is like on a fucking computer desk, typing with one hand. And he goes, Moira, there's missiles coming towards us.
Did you get that from the sauce or something? And I kind of she leans forward, looking at your computer, and over the ship channel. All right, they sent some hot ones towards us. Yadir and I are going to try to deal with it. Foon, when they get within range, hopefully you can do something with the turret.
Okay.
That is I don't see anything that says that you have to be a certain distance to do point defense.
Well, the only reason I'm saying that is that
the attack roll.
when
Okay,
they-
it's right before the attack roll. Okay.
Yeah. That was the rule.
and like Foon needs to be within medium for the pulse turret to actually hit, right? Or do you take just negatives if you're beyond that?
So it's.
So
I thought it was like a minus. I get +4, but then I get a -4, and
she's-
then.
She's talking about being able to actually defend the other ship. Yeah, they have to be within medium.
That's what I thought.
'Cause
Yeah. So
they just don't work past that.
yeah. So once the
So-
missiles enter into medium range, Foon can help shoot stuff down, but I should be able to mislead missiles a la the sensor operator during the actions phase before then, right?
Yes.
Aye.
Yeah.
Gotta love this. This is very crunchy. I like it.
We can
So
keep
are,
track of
are,
missiles with this.
are we into the general actions phase then? With
No. No, we're not.
No, we haven't fired yet. Yeah.
I haven't done anything.
Okay.
So
Are the
I can
enemies
fire-
done? Well, hang on. Faust, are the enemies done?
Yes,
Okay.
it's your turn
and
now.
Hamish said point defense is right before the missiles attack
Missiles,
roll, so that you can't
Right.
shoot at the missiles yet, Foon.
Right. They're
sadness.
basically short.
Yeah, so if we keep track of their distances, I'm adding little circles right now to do that.
Oh.
So if we keep track of their distances right now, they just got fired. So they're going to take 4 turns to reach.
You
Yep.
should make it so that we have our traveler per spot and then like all the different directions of someone.
for
We-
the future, there's I think I know Yadir probably saw this in there's one guy who talks about this stuff a lot. There's like a radar that you can use where your ship's right in the middle
Yeah.
of the radar, and there's like range bands around it. Maybe next time we can try that. For now, I think this is functional, but
Yeah, this works.
For the missiles track, it might be good to just put them beside the chart and have them counting down to like the bottom of the chart. That way, you're not trying to do the math for how far. You just know
Right.
it's
How
in
far
4
they move.
turns they hit.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, 'cause the math is
the tiles are
skewed there.
they're like 12 column rows, so it wouldn't be
Right.
just a matchup.
Hmm.
We have to go from 43
I
to
see what you're
33.
saying.
do it
Right,
do what
put in
works.
the-
Do what works for you, GM.
Okay. I have that image, I believe, of the circular
Oh,
radar. Do you
radar.
want to try switching to that?
I wouldn't say switch. I like what you're doing. Can you just like put it nearby? Like, does the Foundry allow you to put that up?
Yeah. Would you mind waiting
Bec-
just a second?
Yeah, absolutely. Because
Sure.
we could use the radar for just the missiles, right? Because it's just several range bands around, so the missiles just move in each round, and then we have the dots for our actual range. I kind of like having the specific kilometer ranges for
Yeah.
weapons. It's helping out a lot.
Well, they move at different thrusts, so keeping track
Right.
of where the missile is in thrust is kind of important.
Okay, didn't know that.
Yeah, so the standard missiles move 10 per round. So if the ships close distance on each other more, that could reduce the impact time.
All right. Well, then can we potentially just do both? Can you have your
Yeah.
tracker on the actual boxes, and then we have a radar, so we have that physical visual thing of them getting closer and closer?
Yeah.
Okay, did you want to do it that way, or did you want to just do it in number of rounds?
Yeah. Up to you.
So I want to do it in the number of rounds.
But if we're closing with each, I see where he's coming from. If we're closing with it, it would cut back the number of rounds. Realistically,
Yeah. Okay.
They're
let's just-
going so much faster than any
we are.
spaceship.
Yeah.
The missiles are going so much faster
They're
than
not.
any spaceship.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can't make any real difference, I thought.
Not really. The
I
bigger
thought that
ship might
was
faster than us. We're moving 2. They're moving what, 4?
Because it says missile salvos effectively have thrust 10.
Right.
It's
And
not.
then the high guard, I actually break it out into different ones. But anyway, I mean, it's up to Faust's call.
I can't find that radar. I don't know if I saved it on my computer.
Don't worry about it. Let's just do the numbers for now, and we'll make it work for another time.
Yeah. I don't know if the radar would be super helpful in this situation. Well, probably. Okay. Yeah, let's just carry on for now so we're not stalling. I'll look for this radar, see if I can add it in. So, Okay, where we were. The missiles were just fired. They take 4 turns to reach. We're now in the um, reaction phase for everybody. Probably going to hold off on the point defense and just skip these 2 turns. Is there anything you're trying to do in your reaction phase?
Or not reaction to.
I mean,
Or action phase.
On the
we
on the
can't
action,
really.
Action
You
phase.
could-
Sorry.
Electronic warfare on the missile salvos.
yeah, I would like to attempt to break up and destroy at least one of the missile salvos coming our way.
Yeah.
And I'll-
Unfortunately, you're gonna have to wait a little bit because your beam lasers only reach out to medium
No,
distance.
that beam laser would be me. She's
Uh,
trying. They're trying to do
Oh.
electronics part of that beam. I am waiting for my turn, but
Okay.
Moira should be able to do electronics warfare.
Yeah, I'm sending code out.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry about that.
All good, all good. This is a mess of rules and numbers. It's quite crunchy.
Something.
Mhm.
All right. So that would
And Todd
be
just posted the thing for it for sensors. Difficulty 10 plus.
all right.
And I'm at a +3 in this. Woo, awesome.
So weird when you say awesome and there's still such a delay for me. Your dice are just now rolling.
It's like you're seeing me in real life holding the dice in my hand, saying awesome, and then like a robot waiting a second and a half before letting them fly.
Yes. It's like
Okay, but that's 2. That's 2 over the effect for a 10, so 12.
Cool.
Okay. So that should disable one of the salvos. Actually, nice.
Fuck yes.
and Hamish try to do that too?
Yes.
Because there was 2 salvos, so each one is able to be targeted.
Yes. By
I'm
different people.
assuming I'm assuming the stat is int. That goes with this.
Which it's
Or
either one of two-
education.
Int or
education or int, whichever is better.
Yeah. Okay. We'll go for better.
Unless Faust wants us using one.
I should choose
I like
charm.
it.
Charm is a great one if Foon is in control.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes. Just charm the missiles out of the air.
I'm now
we
imagining the
really should have
missiles-
just skipped space combat and actually had tea with the aliens.
I'm now imagining all these missiles are wearing top hats, they have mustaches, and they want their Earl Grey.
Okay, so Hamish failed
Ow.
to
Old.
disarm any missiles. I got the radar band here. Let me just find that in my file browser. And where is it? Why is it not capitalized? Oh, it's in my D drive. Apologize for the delay. Range band. Here we go. Finally. Okay, there's that.
There we go.
It's all shiny.
Yes. It also just had a little bit more visual than the numbers for the more visual people.
Okay.
There it is.
I'm going to stick on the numbers, but you can go ahead and update that as we go.
Yep.
Okie dokie. So your sensors tried to reach out, disabled one of the salvos. Salvo left. And we now rinse and repeat. All right, that wasn't so that wasn't so bad. we'll
Except
start.
for we'll have more action soon.
Yeah, we'll start with
More shoosting.
Mm-hmm.
moving
do
up.
and
Can one of us try to roll the tactics thing?
I mean, we
the
could always try.
if you the
Just
problem
might
is
be
if you
bad.
if you fail, it subtracts.
It's negative. Yeah.
Yeah, there's that.
I mean, at this point, I don't mind either way. At this point, if somebody wants to try in
Well,
order to pick it
It would
up,
just be more that so that if somebody could pick it up, then they could do the captain and do that next time.
If someone else feels comfortable jumping into the sensor operator position, I have a leadership point, but it's up to people.
well, this would be tactics.
It would be
Oh,
tactics.
that's true. Okay.
Foon has leadership too, but Foon does not have tactics either.
Okay, yeah, no, Moira does not have tactics. Never mind.
Oh wait, no. Improve initiative is the effect of a leadership check. So yes, leadership would be good for that. I would suggest, no offense, unless Moira really wants it, but I'd suggest somebody else because Moira's already overqualified for almost every
Everything.
position.
Yeah, so like I'm the float. Moira's the float for anyone who needs it in the worst spot.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll let you roll it this time for initiative. I think that's only supposed to be done at the beginning of combat.
It's
Initiatives
you
every
can-
turn.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, initiatives
right.
every round, and the improve initiative is part of the action step. So
Oh man.
Right.
somebody
Okay.
that hasn't done something, if they wanted to try to learn that now would be a good time to try it.
That's true. Yeah, to get a training in leadership.
Yeah, you just have to abandon your current position for the round. Become a captain, I guess.
Hmm.
Boone?
I mean, I guess I'm not shooting anything. I
So
can
you-
try to lead you all into doom, but that leadership is not what I need. I need tactics.
Yeah, but I mean,
Leadership
That-
might improve our initiative.
Okay. I guess I can do.
So
Leadership.
I think we should go with the. You said it's the official rules that it's 6 minutes to change a position.
Mhm.
yeah.
Mhm.
Let's go with that.
Mhm.
Since it's actually a rule. So switching from
Okay.
gunner to captain would take this turn, and then you would have to switch back to kind of shoot down missiles as they come in. I think you could switch back right on that turn.
And the leadership role is an act to increase initiative is an action. Using tactics to increase initiative is part of the initiative phase and is separate.
Well, yeah. Yeah, so we're past that. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, no, we're about to reach it again.
Okay.
'Cause
Because
you
it
do-
happens every turn.
Yeah.
Right. So we're back to that. We're back to the initiative phase. Okay.
I think I'm gonna just stick in my spot because I think it won't make sense.
That makes a lot more sense to me too. It's so much time shifting back and forth between before you can even be functional. Like,
Okay.
Mhm.
Anybody
I think
else?
that there's other people on the sensors that might be willing to do that for one turn, but
I mean, I'll have to change.
You don't
So,
have
it's
to.
not-
It doesn't sound like
Yeah.
anybody else is interested. So
Yeah.
okay.
onward, initiative
Okay.
phase.
Onward.
roll
Yeah.
initiative.
Alrighty. Gonna roll initiative. Go ahead and roll yours, Todd.
Fuck yeah! Oh Jesus!
Oh man. LeBlanc, roll luck.
Oh no.
Oh.
Six. All right. So
Yes.
the
-2.
Marlheim ship is going to move first.
-2. Rough.
Mm.
1, 2,
When you think luck doesn't count, and then you hear the truth.
Mm,
All right. Your
Yeah.
turn, LeBlanc.
So it's
Okay.
aliens, then
Marlheim,
wait, what's the order?
LeBlanc, or Guilty, and then the aliens.
Okay.
Okay, 1 point to try to keep up with the aliens. Reserve 1 point for dodging.
Okay. Aliens are probably going to hold position this turn, hold all of their thrust. Prepare to open fire again. Is it there's a reload turret, but how many rounds does a
1 round. The turret can't
Round.
fire. Anybody with gunner skill can do it.
how much ammo do these guns have?
I did not look on the missiles because we have lasers.
We didn't. Yeah, we didn't look at missiles very much, except to know that they could hit
Let
us.
me look.
Thought we had 12.
I think
Let me
they'd be on
double
the
check.
turret
Oh, it all in
table.
the tape. Yeah, let me look at the table.
It's not
I've
on
got
there.
that in
Oh, yeah.
here.
Maybe they don't have ammo. I don't know. Oh well, doesn't matter. So they're going to
Page 172.
open up on each other. The missiles move. They're 10 points, so that goes to 14. So if we go 32 minus. Oh, okay. Never mind. All right. They're still at very long range. Miss. Miss. Great. All right. Guilty, you are up in initiative for the maneuver phase.
For maneuver maneuver phase.
Why did I shoot? I'm sorry. I'm stuck in normal combat mode. You move and shoot. Just ignore that for right now. Well, you don't have to ignore it. They missed.
Yeah, no,
I'll pay better attention next time. My bad.
yeah, we're gonna 1 point to
I used 1 point already. I thought to
Yeah.
move into anyway.
yeah. So we used 1 point to move closer, and we're
Okay.
reserving 1.
Okay. So now it's
Do we?
combat. Everybody holds.
And
Um,
is anything in range for the?
No, the missiles are still at
It's-
very long
They're
range.
still at 2. Okay.
And so yeah, there's nothing for us to do in combat at this point.
Okay. So they just shot. Marlheim just shot.
Do we do electric warfare or no?
That's during the action
Actions
phase.
phase.
Okay.
I can't hit anything. As they're moving closer to each other, closing the distance, missiles are flying at each other. You had managed to disable one of the salvos flying towards the Zanari ship, but one's still coming. Both ships are firing at each other with their pulse lasers, but no connections yet. Just taking pot shots. Now to the regular action phase. They're probably going to try to disable some missiles themselves. Fail. Yeah, these guys are both incompetent.
They're still trying to figure out why we're sending them T-ads randomly.
All right, so
quick suggestion. How many missile salvos are there at this point?
there's 1 on the enemy side and 2 for your side.
Okay, so one person
Right.
can attack the missiles, and then the other 2 take turns getting a sensor lock on the enemy, So we've got a +2 until they break the lock.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the difficulty of the missile salvo being a 10, Moira steps forward and jumps in to attempt that again.
Do that.
And then someone else will try to attempt the lock.
Ooh, unfortunately,
Yeah.
with no effect, I don't think I blow up more than like one missile in the salvo.
If it's no effect, it doesn't do any.
Then nothing. Womp
I
womp.
believe. Let me.
I think it disables
Hmm.
salvos, right? That's what it says.
No,
The number of missiles. Yeah, number of missiles. On
the effect is the number of missiles removed from the salvo.
Oh, okay.
and the turrets hold 12 missiles, regardless of how many launchers there are.
Ooh, good find.
All right. So you said that was no effect.
No, unfortunately, no effect.
That's unfortunate. Anybody else?
I'll go.
Sensor lock.
Yeah,
Get a
going for
sensor
some.
lock.
I'll
Yeah,
go
because
for
then
a sensor
Foon has a
lock.
better chance of actually. Nice.
Okay.
+2.
Now, here's a question. Can you get a sensor lock on a missile salvo?
That's what I was thinking. It says spacecraft, and missiles
Okay.
are explicitly stated as missile.
Okay,
So,
cool. Thank you.
That would be up to Faust, but I would say no.
No.
If you say no, I say no.
Because I thought the same. I was thinking the same thing. Ooh, get some sort of the missiles.
Yeah, no, I'll try. I'll try my luck at trying to disable some missile salvos. Like, what? Or is there anything else I can do?
No, because only one person can try the electronics warfare against a salvo each round.
Can I try to jam their signals with my signal?
You can jam their comms, but I'm not
Oh,
sure
okay.
that it's. You can do it just to do it. I'm not sure that it's
Oh.
useful.
Well, they could not call the reinforcements.
Works for
Yeah.
me.
That
This isn't. It's
Or if it makes them.
No,
Okay.
half a brain.
It's like you sit down on your deer in front of a computer. All right, start hacking, boy. That's
Where's
Yeah.
the mouse? I can't use a touchpad.
No, he's just typing with one hand, like I'm like his one arm is kind of dangling at the side as like he's just kind of still he's just lost in the sauce as his other arm is just like lazily kind of like tapping on the keyboard and like trying to maneuver all the other sensors and stuff. So he's
still doing better than Fat Foon would do.
Foon's still spinning in the turret.
I'm waiting for something to come in range.
Okay. All right, so that's
Nothing's
everything, right?
in. Yeah, because the missiles are still out, right? They're almost ready.
Right. Okay,
be-
let's go back to the initiatives, and we're gonna do it right this time.
Third time's the charm. To the right page.
Would you like to go first, or would you like the aliens to? I'll let you choose since you're allies.
Oh, we'll let the aliens go first.
All right. Whack. All right. Initiative completes. Order is Marlheim, aliens, and Guild T. I'm not gonna make any captain rolls. I don't want to. Now we're at the maneuver phase. Marlheim is trying to close the distance. 1, 2, 3. We'll keep a point, I guess. Then the aliens are going to hold position, not go anywhere.
And we are going to reserve both of our points.
Okay, cool. That's the maneuver phase. Now we're going to shoot at each other. Marlheim is now still very long distance away.
But their missiles are almost in range, right?
Right. So they're going to move to 22 there. Going to impact 2 turns from now, as things are. The aliens, Marlheim's going to open up fire. I actually hit something for once. twice even. And that is for pulse lasers, which are 2d6 plus a number of turrets you got.
Who are they aiming at?
The Zanari ship.
Okay.
We don't want them to hurt our meat alien friends.
You mean our protectors? Yeah.
Would you rather take the laser shot? I could totally do that
No.
for you.
No,
No.
it's
Are
fine.
you
No.
sure, though? All right.
Protect the T.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ow.
Okay, so the Corvette has armor 4. So that's going to be 5 damage and then 9 damage. 14. I don't know why I didn't roll that. Okay, so that's that. First shots have been landed.
What was the effects on those?
Yeah.
That was the effect was 6 and 1.
Okay, the 6 is a critical,
Critical
hit.
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
Oy.
I know, right?
And the other one was a.
Normal hit. So that was 14 damage, and then I gotta find the critical hits.
I have it.
And
Roll
you have
2d6, and I'll tell you what it is.
Okay. Two.
Ooh.
2 sensors.
Sensors.
Okay.
6 1. All checks.
And-
Sensors of DM
Also, you
minus
need to
So,
roll one more thing
It,
too.
it has an effect of 1,
1. Right.
which means now sensors has a severity of critical hit severity 1. All checks to use sensors suffer DM minus 2.
Great.
Basically, each of the positions in the critical hit location has 6 hit points.
Yeah.
I've put those tables into chat.
Thank
They're
you.
also in the text file, the Word doc that I sent out.
Mhm.
Awesome. Yeah, let me.
It really sucks if they hit the hull.
Yeah, it really sucks to get shot. Don't recommend that
Mhm.
at all.
Yes.
Okay, let me just pull up the crit table because that's probably going to be important. There it is.
Mm.
All right, cool. That was that. The aliens are going to return fire in a similar way.
Do some good damage.
Come on, come on. There's at least one hit.
2, 6 plus 4. Okay, so 8 damage. Okay, so we need to keep track of that now. 386 for Marl Hunt, or for the aliens. And 392 for Marlin.
Mm.
Okay.
That's their hull point. Do you also want to put down the sensor damage on the aliens?
Yeah.
So you remember?
Sensor 1, yeah.
Sensor critical hit 1. DM to sensors minus 2. Okay.
Sweet. All right. Guilty, you're up. Anything you want to do this combat encounter? It's not really like you have range on anything.
Yeah.
No, I still don't have range. It is so sad.
Soon. Soon.
Soon, Foon.
Alrighty. So now we are back to the action phase.
Yeah.
Marlheim.
Isn't it the attack phase? Or sorry, initiative phase first?
No, action
Actions.
phase.
Action phase comes
Actions.
after attacking. Yeah.
I need to attempt to
Okay.
disable that salvo before it hits.
Sorry.
Yeah, so I
All
know,
good, all
right?
good.
I got confused. I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. That's just gonna happen a lot, actually, tonight.
Ooh.
Okay, so Marlheim, you need a 10 to disable missiles, which that did not occur. So they're
Huh?
trying to disable each other's missile salvos
Okay.
using electronic warfare and failing. Moira, or whoever's gonna do this. Go ahead.
Yep, Moira jumps into gear again, trying once again to get some code across that'll work.
You got this.
Yes.
Ooh, yes, that's the entire salvo. 13.
Nice. So you have managed to disable the missile salvos coming in from Marlheim. That's good. Okay.
We're small but useful.
Now
Sometimes.
sometimes.
What we can.
Now we are back
Missiles
to
do
initiative.
so much fucking damage. It's insane.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Go ahead and roll initiative again.
Oop, wrong page. Where are these numbers coming from?
Like 12 is usually good. Not here.
Hmm.
It's
Combat
the
scary.
it's their higher thrust that kills us.
Uh,
Well, it's the guns that kill us, but
Well, yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Sure, now
Marlheim
back to
is moving in. I want to try to close the distance here a little bit.
whoa.
I know. Scary.
What was?
Sorry, there was horrible static that
Yeah, there was. I don't know what it was from.
Oh well.
Oh,
Are you maneuvering?
yes, I will use 1 point to close up the gap with the aliens and reserve 1 point.
All right. Now we're back to attacking.
no.
Marlheim is going to deal. I need to take that damage down. Put that somewhere else. I'm gonna do 8 damage to the aliens, so 372 aliens. Or 378. Okay.
Aliens, don't be damaged.
Ow.
Aliens are firing back.
Oh yeah, there we go.
None of the aliens are trying to like psychically mess with the people. It's very
There
sad.
they are.
Not yet.
I gotta be closer.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah, most sonic abilities don't happen unless you boost it really high to planetary scale. It would be able to reach this far.
Mm.
so how do you get a crit again? It's if the effect is
6 or
plus-
higher.
Or higher.
Is it not 10% of the ship's hull rating? No.
Or
Yeah,
or
that
it's
too.
Yeah,
Oh.
that too, but
10% of the
that's
hull rating.
40 for these other two ships.
Right, sorry, I keep thinking in the size of our hull.
Or 10% of the ship's hull rating, yeah. But
Yeah.
that's. I thought that was. Their hull is bigger.
Yeah, they're 4 times as big as us, both ships. So fuck.
Yep. Okay, 6 points of damage for them. Three. Okay. For the attack mode. You are just out of range of the missiles. Missiles are coming in. Or,
Yeah,
no,
we
actually, I
yeah.
apologize. You disabled all the missiles. Now, they're one turn out from Marlheim.
Right,
Okay.
and you don't get point
Are there new
defense
missiles coming in?
until right. You don't get point defense on the missiles until right before their attack roll.
Right. Okay. So that's that action phase. Did you do that sensor lock already?
Yeah,
No.
we get it until it's in effect until they break it.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
They have
They
to
have to burn a
actively
central
do
roll.
a
Jam comes equivalent.
Oh, and that
Well-
adds to the attack too, right?
yeah, we get a not damage,
boon.
but we get a
A boon to
DM
attack.
+2.
Okay, cool.
So my current roll is -1 +2 +4 for if we're hitting them.
Awesome.
Okay.
Okay.
I have it typed out, so but
Foon is ready.
they're not in range.
Yeah, we're just nowhere near in range yet.
It's like, let me press the button. I want to pull the trigger. Let me pull the trigger.
Okay.
Trigger hip happy cat.
Okay. We are back to the initiative phase, I believe. Let's go ahead and roll the initiatives. Okay. So it's,
What was that last one?
I know, right? Malheim. The alien. Oh, wait. Aliens Marlheim this time. And then Marlheim Fighters.
Ah.
And Guilty. As the Marlheim ship begins to take damage, you can see shooting out of two bays on the side, two pilot or two fighter craft actually get launched out of bays and start hurtling towards you.
Hmm.
Great. So the aliens are going to hold position. Marlheim is going to move.
Hoover Drive 6.
Yeah, I saw that. 10 tons only though, so they're pretty light.
1, 2,
lightweight.
3, 4, 5, 6. They're coming. Now you. How are you moving?
The aliens are holding steady.
Right.
Let's. Yeah, I'm gonna withhold both of our thrusts just in case.
Okay. Action phase. They're still very long. That's a very long section to be in. Yeah, I said it. Oh. Aliens can't hit a thing.
Fuck's sakes.
Marlheim can't seem to hit. Wow.
Oh,
Whoa.
snake eyes! Damn.
Oh man, they're having real issues over on that ship.
They're still confused by all the T-ads and the really psychedelic little picture that we sent along with it.
No, that's the whole attack. It's just it floods their system with pop-ups of guilty ads. Oh my god.
It's just like Foon talking, but it keeps layering as new pop-ups come up, so it's the same first like syllable over and over again.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
All right.
Sounds like a new virus.
Fighters are going to hold position, not fire yet. That's the attack phase. And we are to actions. If there's anything you can do to two fighters coming in, now's
Sensor
be the
locks,
time.
please.
Going for a sensor lock.
Yep. I will wait for Hamish to finish his actions, and then I jump in as well.
All right.
I think,
Got one
Moira,
locked
you already
up.
got a sensor lock going, right?
Oh, I do. That's right. Yeah.
So I don't think you can have multiple.
Okay. Cool. Good to know. I maintain the one on the main ship then.
Okay, and Hamish actually gets a sensor lock on one. Sensors locked, Captain.
Hadir, would you like to try to get a sensor lock on the other fighter?
It's a
Kadir
difficulty
is
8.
muted.
You're muted, Kadir.
Not a yen.
I would, yeah.
He says.
So I would. So it's good. Sensor lock. Come on, with my half brain.
And
Typing with one hand is not helping very much right now.
You look
I'm
over
trying to
playing
have comms
Minesweeper.
today. By the way, what's the how are the aliens reacting? I'm checking up on them, like, because we've been in communication this whole time.
Space combat is slow but very brutal and intense. They seem to believe
Half
very
bored,
strongly
half scared to death.
that, yeah, they don't want to die here, but they also desperately want that statue that keeps appearing in your mind.
Okay.
Yeah. So
maybe we can find out if the other people have the statue.
Maybe
I
don't know how.
Ash.
maybe Yadir saw the statue in his past or something like that and just didn't know what it was. Now it's like super important.
But the rest of us don't know anything about the statue, do we?
Yep. You don't know anything about the statue or the fact that why the aliens are helping us. All you know is Yadir is looking like he's tired as shit.
Yeah, Yadir just keeps saying weird stuff about feelings, and the rest of us are just kind of like, dear God, okay.
I thought after the first encounter, you told us you thought they were looking for something, some sort of idol thing.
I told you all that. I thought it looks like they're looking for something, but I didn't explain what
Okay.
it was. I just said they seem like they're looking for something. Again, he's
Meta
trying to
game.
be that, yeah, he's trying to be like, hey, I'm totally not a scion, but like it's gonna that bubble's
I'm
gonna
totally
burst
a
pretty soon.
scion.
So, okay. Suddenly, as you all are operating this and monitoring the situation, footsteps announced as Hoyt Neuland pokes his head into the bridge, looks around. It's been quite a while, so he puts his head and says, "Hey, what's going on?"
Miss Hoyt,
Grab
go
some
back to the med
popcorn.
room.
He
I lean over from my open door to sickbay and say, Hoyt, you might want to get strapped in.
Everybody make a recon check real quick.
I knew we should have knocked him out and tied him up. All right,
Yeah.
recon check. And why is my computer so slow?
It's not yours, it's the connection to the Foundry server.
Todd is
Oh,
laser
God.
focused, making the most intense engine sound you've heard yet. It's revving up. All right.
Foon is sitting there spinning in his turret, completely ignoring
Everybody is laser
the rest
focused right
of the
now.
thing. Space
I got
combat
a-
is outside.
So
I got a 9. That means
Yes.
anything.
Somehow Yadir, that person who's listening to the aliens across ship, is the only one who noticed something.
Okay. Hamish, you call Hoyt back, and after you see him, like, his head's poked into the bridge for a moment, and then he turns and starts walking back to the med bay.
So I didn't notice anything.
No,
Oh damn.
it's unfortunate. So we are back to the.
He probably like a bloody scalp or some shit. And just fucking killed the other two guys.
Is Hoyt in his spacesuit?
Yeah, you told him to put it back on, right? Or you
Yeah.
told
Yeah,
them
I
they didn't
did.
get a charge or something like that.
Everyone better be in their vac suits, or Moira's yelling things at you by now.
Yep.
Yup. Okay. So time goes on. We gotta do initiative again. So that's fun. Man. Oh, and I gotta roll for the fighters too. Okay. Fighters. Aliens. Marlheim. Guilty. Maneuvering phase. Fighters are gonna go womp, 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 womp. They really want it. Aliens are going to hold position. The Marlheim
Right
ship
there.
is going to close distance, and I think that's how far we're gonna get. Guilty, you're up to move.
So
Uh,
I was just going to point out for everyone, we are now at the point where our alien buddies are within long range of the enemy ships, so there shouldn't be any negatives for any pulse laser fire anymore when they're exchanging bursts. So if we need to move up to get closer, it's up to you guys.
Well, okay, that doesn't really affect us for anything we can do for them.
Oh, right, our thrust is way too... Yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
I mean, we can
for
move
us.
closer, but as long as they're within medium, Foon can shoot at missiles attacking them.
I think Food might be firing at fighters soon, but we'll see.
Yeah,
Fighters,
yeah,
Yeah.
he can do that out to 9.
But it's
to
totally
medium.
totally up to Food at this point.
And Foon is muted. Okay, I'll save both of the.
Once we have sensors locks on the fighters and the main ship, right? But not on
Yes.
both of the fighters.
Not
Yeah,
on
just
both
on one.
fighters.
Better than one ship. Yeah.
But
Okay.
I'm
But
maintaining. Yeah,
None of
sorry.
them are in distance.
No,
No.
not within 10, unfortunately. Or 9, I guess. Is it 9?
Yeah,
'Cause-
9,
Yeah, 9.
Yeah,
medium.
9.
Brutal.
Okay, I will save both of our thrusts just in case somebody shoots at us.
Okay. The evasive action, I just want to know what this is. So I should probably start using those. Marlheim is going to now open fire. And it's long range, so you said no penalty for that?
It shouldn't be at any penalty because the pulse lasers are long range, so
Pulse
you're
lasers
now
are long
within long range. So they both should be firing at full tilt now.
Gotcha. Okay.
Hang on, let me look at the. 'cause
Wait, that
it's-
means that
it
I
doesn't
could...
matter what the range for the gun is. That's just simply how far the gun works. It's a set thing based on the distance.
Oh, really?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Interesting.
long
That's-
range is always -2.
Okay, so it's not -4 at least.
And then using a pulse laser gives you a +2, so it comes out to be 0.
Oh. So I probably shouldn't have been firing this whole time. Oh, well.
Were you in range?
They've been at very long range with each other for a while. So
Wow.
And if the pulse beam only works to
long.
long range,
Oh,
then it basically it just faded into existence and didn't actually damage anyone.
oh well.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Well, we're learning.
We're learning.
I'm not gonna. I don't want to take it back.
Not gonna undo it.
Not gonna do it.
They've
Yeah.
been bouncing around back and forth at each other. Yeah, that's it.
It happens. I hit them once. 2d6 plus. Right, it's 2d6 plus 4. Okay. 9 damage. So. Yep. 370. Okay.
Okay, wait. So you were firing for the aliens? Sorry, I get confused because you're firing for so many people.
I'm firing. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm getting confused too. No, the aliens fired first, and they did
Okay.
9 damage to Marlheim. Now the aliens return fire.
Okay.
And they managed to get 2 hits. So the one is
Wouldn't Moralheim be the one returning fire? If the
yeah,
Yeah,
Marlheim
yeah,
is
yeah.
returning fire. That's what's happening.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
sorry.
Yeah, it hurts.
I can't even imagine this with more than like 3 or 4 ships. Like it would just turn into such a mess.
Again, I'm sure it gets easier over time.
Once you figure out what all the rules are. I'm just waiting for our engines to be disabled and our power to come off and light support to go away and us all to die.
I don't know why.
Because there's an evil chef running around.
Okay.
Oh jeez.
Just
The
ignore.
person that cooked meat.
Just ignore everything I just did. I'm getting confused, man.
Wait, okay.
Let's just carry on. So, action phase. You have 2 sensors locked onto the fighters, and or only one. So you have one on the one sensor
So
lock
I
on the
think-
Corvette, one sensor lock on
think-
one of the fighters.
I think Yadir is the only person at a station who doesn't have a lock on anybody. Both
Yeah.
Hamish and I are maintaining locks right now.
Okay. So
That's
Yadir,
correct.
do you want to
I don't have a lot.
try that roll again? See if you get it.
What, to block their communications?
Yeah,
No,
to get a sensor lock on the other fighter.
Oh yeah, I can just block the fire. Yeah,
Yeah. Well, let's try.
let's do it.
Because giving Foon a boon, that's fun
Holy
to say.
hell, I got it.
Nice.
Giving Foon a boon
Yes.
is pretty nice for every target, and then just have to reapply it every time.
Yeah.
Again, I don't know how a fighter didn't. And I'm equal parts. Just like I'm fucking multitasking like a motherfucker here.
Aren't we all?
Foon's just sitting there. Just sitting in the turret.
Thinking about tea.
Thinking about tea. If the aliens are trying to read his mind, they're very
Whoa, where did those
confused.
die come from?
I know. Sorry, I
Ah.
took 2d5. So we're back
Whoa,
in.
that's cool. I want to see those again. That was neat.
Yeah,
There we go.
Interesting.
pretty shapes.
I like how they just make up whatever. They're like, oh,
It's a 10-sided labeled 1 to 5, 1 to 5.
totally, yeah.
Okay, we gotta roll initiative again. I feel like we could maybe just skip initiative until we get into actual combat range.
Well, we're just about there.
Normal
We're
fire.
almost there. Almost.
So Keegan's ready on that jump drive, right?
Maybe
Yeah,
we
he-
should check in and make sure he's there still and alive.
God damn it.
Good idea, Foon. Armin, you're
Actually,
up.
the fun thing about our ship is we can't run both drives at once.
Oh, we are power. Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Power limit. Yeah, we so need our own ship.
All right.
We need a lot of money and more tea.
Yeah, we'll figure it.
Hamish, make a recon roll.
Okay. Oh, wait. And that's a -1, I think. Yeah, my recon's not good. Yep.
Ooh.
It's still a success ish. 8 is success.
Oh man,
Nope.
Damn it. You're trying to maintain attention on your console, maintaining the sensor lock. You can tell by Moira's scans that ships are closing in, things are about to get intense. And then you feel a blade press against your throat.
I'm in my spacesuit.
against the fabric of where your
Okay.
throat would be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And,
You look, you might, or maybe you can't look back, but as you feel a blade press against your jugular as you're sitting in your seat, you hear a whisper behind you. Sorry, Doc. You took good care of me, but situation's changed.
and I'll just put my hands up, and since I have my comm dot in, say, little fucking prick is gonna die.
Come on, Doc. And he pulls you to your feet.
Get up to my feet and say, so you're not the chef, are you?
I am not very good cook, though.
Yeah. And do I have a chance to turn around?
Would you like to? He's got you at blade point, so I don't think you would have to probably make a opposing melee grapple check.
Oh god, that's not gonna work. It's so random.
Yeah, that would be unarmed.
Unarmed, yeah, and with a strength of 5, no. Uh,
Don't try anything funny, Doc, or I'm gonna stick you.
and what are you getting out of this?
Well, you're actually shooting at my ride.
Yeah, I was afraid of that. That's why you were in the cargo hold. You weren't there a week. Should have noticed that in your... Well, you were dehydrated, though.
I was. They left me behind, fuckers. Come on.
You get it.
Y-
And I'll just say, okay. But you
Yeah,
realize
this
you
is,
get
this is open comms, by the way.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
you'll soon see being led down the hallway to the bridge at knife point with a blade against his neck. Hoyt is pushing Hamish along, and as he steps into the bridge, okay, now I'm the captain. Everybody understand that? We're going to get away from the alien ship and go towards the Marlheim ship and tell them we're friendly. Go ahead and open up communications with them.
So
Boyo.
before this happens, I'm going to Yadir's gonna like snap an eye towards this guy, and I'm gonna attempt to assault his mind.
No hesitation. No mercy.
Good boy. Get him.
I really like if this works, the image of him walking into the bridge and then suddenly just blood gushing from his nose is so fucking funny.
Oh my god. What page is psionic stuff on?
It's going to be on page
238.
238. Yep.
Look at me, I'm the captain now.
Damn. If there's anything that people can use to boost, if you can give me a boon or something, because like, I need +1. It's a 14 to get off. I got 13.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's 14, and then when a shielded mind is assaulted, they would have to also make a telepathy checks.
Yeah.
But
So-
nope. Yeah.
I'm too busy. Like I try over there, and I just my head starts to hurt as like I try to focus too much, but that's not enough. Damn it.
Yeah, he like blinks a couple of times for the rest of you. He's just like, and just blinks
Can I
really
just
hard a
shoot
couple
him?
of times. Just like, do
Yeah,
you hear me? We're turning this ship around.
Can people shoot him if they were already?
He's
Armed?
got a knife to Doc's throat, so if he shoots, he has a chance to
Oh.
like.
Yeah,
Just
we
like
would probably
swing
roll
through.
initiative if we wanted to, but he's got a good jump on you. But he's not attacking you, so it's really up to you. He's mostly just probably going to move first and then cut the doctor in the throat.
Foon, sneak up from behind just in case, since Foon's in the turret and not here with the rest. Actually, there's only like how many of us are on the bridge? Only 3 of us.
Yadir,
Three.
Moira, and LeBlanc.
Yeah.
So then LeBlanc kind of giving you an eye, like the two of us kind of exchange a glance, and you see Moira just kind of look over and go, "Oh, all right then. We're definitely doing as you're saying you want us to."
Yeah. Yadir's gonna
And-
kind of like whisper to Foon. It's like, Foon, we need help. Like whisper.
Okay, Foon is going to get out of his turret. He's a very sad cat being called to the bridge, carrying. He has both a stunner and a.
Grenade launcher.
Actually, he does. He does have a grenade launcher on him for some reason, and apparently he also has his. He's completely armed up.
Not inside the ship, Boone. Jesus God.
Please frag the bridge.
No, God.
Foon gets so sick of combat
EM
in
grenade-
space that he
EM
blows
grenade
up the
the bridge.
bridge and ends the campaign.
He has a monoblade, so he's decided that he's going to walk up to the monoblade and try to stab whoever it is that is attacking. So how?
Well,
so I need
hold
to
up.
roll initiative.
First you need to roll a stealth check if you're gonna sneak up
Alright.
on him.
I want to try to sneak up on
Yeah,
him
that
off
would be
my
That would
monoblade.
be prudent.
And I'm just going to keep popping it. Hoyt, you realize we're the better deal, right? They already dumped your ass once. What makes you think they're going to keep you this time?
All right, so stealth.
You don't understand what it's like to be a pirate out here.
You're
Oh.
right, I don't. And apparently, if it's being stupid and crawling back to the people who left
Ow.
you,
Nope. Oh,
Boone, you try to sneak by, but you're a big heavy kitty. So you leave
With a
some
grenade
footsteps.
launcher and a
Some loud
monoplate.
footsteps. Hoyt turns and puts his back against the corner of the door, holding you by the neck. I'm not going with the aliens. That's for damn sure.
Who are you calling an alien?
you know what, Hoyt? No one said you're going with the aliens. It's your last chance. Understand? After this, there's no going back.
Where do you
Can
want to
Foon-
go?
Can Foon try to persuade him to drop the blade?
Well, why don't we we'll take you with us and drop you off somewhere in a system where you're not a wanted man.
Okay. We're trying to persuade now. So,
Mhm.
who would like to roll? It seems like
Foon would like to roll.
What do you say? I have to know.
Can I suggest that based on the number of people who are helping, that both Hamish and Foon do a task chain here?
That probably
I don't know what
is.
that is, but sure.
That's when you.
Oh, it's basically multiple people can do the same task, and Hamish can add to your roll, Foon. He rolls, and then the effect of his roll can be added to your roll or something like that.
Okay,
Yeah.
sounds good.
Yeah, we've done that a couple
So-
times before.
So Foon is gonna go, who are you calling aliens? And I think that you just want to get off of this ship faster than you were getting on it.
Foon, why don't you suggest that we'll take him somewhere else where he's not wanted and let him go there?
Yes, we can take you somewhere else, in some strange place and planet, when there is some form of existence that will welcome you.
Somebody just roll.
Just roll.
Roll persuasion.
There we go.
Oh my god. Alright, so. Foon, you disarm him with your words. He sees the massive muscle kitty coming, and he has his back up against the wall, holding onto the doctor. But as you start talking to him, a little bit of the tenseness fades, and he seems like he's in more of a mood to talk and explain himself, at least a little bit. Just because you're very
6.5
confusing.
foot tall cat just walked towards him with a grenade launcher in hand.
Yeah, but I don't know, talking to him like that. Got a silver tongue somehow.
It's because you
Translated.
are supposed to want to have tea and sit down politely. Why are you holding someone by the throat? It is a very bad habit.
All right. All right, listen, all of you. that cargo I've got actually belongs to these aliens here. Seems like your side was delivering some goods, so I snuck aboard and worked my crew to get it. Well, then we attacked the ship, right? But then Marlheim patrols passed by and they left me in the damn cargo hold. Now they're back for me. What we've got is a pretty expensive alien artifact on our hands. You can make good money just coming with us. How about it? I don't want to kill the doctor here. He did real right by me, didn't you here, Doc? And he like kind of pushes the blade against the throat a little bit.
And all you'll hear from me at that point is the one time I didn't stun the fucking prick.
I'm so tempted to try to fucking fry his brain again.
Well, I think you really should just give up and go sit down and drink some tea. I will even prepare it for you myself.
Unfortunately, Foon, you're not going to disarm him that way. You managed to convince him to offer you a deal or make it at least a little better for you to go over and join. He's offering to cut
DM,
you in if you change sides.
I will take some physical damage, but I will attempt to try to assault this man's mind again.
I wish you the best of luck.
I'm gonna boost it. Come on, you son of a bitch.
Oh,
you got it! Shit.
Oh no! That's like a critical fail.
With a +6, I boosted myself to a 6.
Yeah. How much damage are you gonna take from that?
I took 8 out of my 10 endurance.
Oh Jesus!
Damn.
So yeah, you do that, and then he's like twitching for a moment, and then he turns and screams at like the ceiling, "Stop doing that!" He's like screaming, and as soon as you do, you hear like pain starts flooding into your brain. Like you actively got screwed up from that attempt.
That's fair.
anyone else armed and going to try to attack him, or no?
Well,
I do have my laser gauntlet. I could try to shoot him.
yeah, I'm just looking. Anybody on the bridge, I can catch their eye.
Yeah, no. Moira, with the one person who has gun combat available, has been kind of watching. And can I attempt to stealthily pull out my last pistol and then take a bead?
I mean, I am in there trying to entertain him, so.
You are, and you are talking to him.
Can I
and
try
you're
to be
distracted.
distracted?
Moira,
And he's getting mentally fucked with.
go ahead and try a recon check. Or not a stealth, I'm sorry. Stealth check.
Yeah, I want to. Seeing as we might be doing this more, I don't think I'm trained, but I might be trying to help out here.
Yeah. Don't worry, we're all going in new areas. Oh.
That was nice.
Okay, so this is based on
If
dex, so it's a
that's
-1.
stealth.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I have stealth and I could shoot him, but I'll wait for you to go first.
Oh, no.
It is obvious as Moira
Mhm.
pulls out the gun.
Yeah, can
so
I-
I think it's
Moira,
initiative, but-
as you start reaching for the gun, he screams at you like, "I'm serious, don't!"
Alright, can I try?
So,
if you're okay with the doctor.
Yeah, the hand stops hovering over the gun, kind of staring back and forth between the doctor and him. Do we have an extra vac suit?
Moira, when you glance at the doctor, I just simply give you a slight nod.
Okay, then I try to beat him to initiative and go for my gun.
And let's roll initiative, because I'm going to try to tackle this little fuck.
And I'll also try to pull
Oh
my
wait, so do
laser
we all
pistol out.
roll initiative?
Yeah, I think we're all just
guess
gonna
so.
just dog this dude real quick.
Okay.
Pal's just going, I didn't see this coming.
Coming.
Well,
Alright.
I'm just thinking this might put the doctor in danger. Go ahead and roll an unarmed strength check.
I'm not strength. That's gonna be
Ouch.
so bad. All right, unarmed strength check.
Come on, Doc. Come on, Doc.
And I can use how much luck? 2?
Yeah.
I will burn 2 luck.
Oh, I could
So
have
I
burned
have
luck.
to-
I could have burnt luck. I
Ooh.
totally forgot that was a thing. I could have assaulted his
Ouch.
mind as soon as he entered the room.
Okay, that's painful.
Okay.
And the rest of us roll initiative?
Yeah, let's roll initiative.
Now you know, Pearl.
Oh, man. I totally could have done that.
Wow.
Oh my
we
God.
suck at this.
Oh my fucking.
How
Yes.
sucks.
Can I burn
Alright.
luck?
Let me see.
Yo,
Where's
your sucks
my-
rolled snake eyes. Brutal.
God
Where's my
damn.
initiative again?
It's on the combat. The dice
was like-
modifier is on the combat tab.
Oh,
Combat
Alright,
to
so that was
on the very top.
all right.
Here we go.
Wow.
oh,
Pearl gets
jeez.
to go first. Darn.
Damn, Yadir's mad as fuck. He's not- His nose is bleeding. Why isn't this working?
Yadir, Hamish, Foon, LeBlanc.
You're typing it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Mhm.
fucking
Yeah.
Hoy. I can't believe it. God damn it.
Then me.
Okay, Yadir. I guess everybody subtly agrees on Hamish's head nod. Screw the rules, and just kind of like jump up and try to dogpile the guy as he's distracted talking to Foon. Like he's explaining his plan, and like he's God, you guys are like animals. He's like talking, and he's offering you this deal, and then he sees Moira reach down and for the pistol, and like pause and like stare at him for a second, and they all just dogpile without a word.
It's like everybody saw me reach for my Moira for her gun, and then it was like, oh yeah, it's on, and then
Alright, we're
everybody
doing it.
jumps in at once.
And he's like screaming like, "Don't do it!" Okay, Yadir, you're up.
So Yadir's gonna run forward, try to grab for the like scalpel in his hand, and try to like twist it and like basically either make him drop it or break his hand.
All right, make a an arm check, strength.
All right, real quick, I'm going to boost my strength and my awareness. See if it goes off. It does, so I'm going to boost my strength by 2.
Okay, you succeed.
Oh, hold on, that's for my awareness check
Oh,
to boost my strength up.
Oh.
Wow. We suck.
Mm.
Fortunately, there's a lot of us.
well, you still succeeded because he failed his roll.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Okay, so you can choose a grappling option, which is like you could disarm him. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. What's
You
up?
can also force him to the ground, even if you want to have him to hold on. You can disarm, force him to the ground, throw him
Well,
one D
so
meters.
he's got a knife. He's got a knife
Disarm
pressing
him.
his doctor's throat. So I'm gonna disarm him first.
All right. Cool.
So basically, I'm just gonna Yadir's gonna just run up real quick, just activate his awareness, grab the guy's wrist, and torque it back to make him drop the blade.
Okay. That as you dogpile this poor man and jump onto him as you grab onto his wrist, pull his wrist back over his shoulder a little bit, and the blade clatters onto the ground. He lets out a scream. And he's like, "Wait, wait!" Hamish.
Knife, stunner. Knife, stunner. Kick the knife out of his hand. And then draw my stunner.
Okay.
Are you not gonna fire?
No, I'll give him a moment. He said, wait, we can be nice. For about
Really?
6 seconds.
I mean, this is all happening. That we're also getting shot at. There's a space combat happening right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that takes place in minutes. So
Minutes.
in the 6 minutes between the last round and this one, this is all
Okay.
occurring.
Yeah.
Is it my turn then?
Yeah, Hamish draws a stunner. You're up, Finn.
Foon takes his mono blades and stabs the guy.
Yeah, I figured that was going up.
Okay.
But I apparently fail. I don't know how I fail at stabbing them.
Well,
but
it's kind of chaotic. You're trying to not hit Yadir and Hamish, who are right there. Yeah, it's all kind of a mess. LeBlanc, you're piloting.
Oh, okay. I guess that's important too.
Well, you could probably abandon it for this turn. Yeah, you can stand up. This is all kind of happening in real time.
I just shoot him with my stunner. Oh wait, that would be firing into melee.
That would be firing into melee.
Firing
Yeah,
into
you
melee.
might hit your.
Don't do that. That's why I use the mono blade. Oh.
I am going to use. I believe I have melee unarmed.
You're gonna dogpile in too.
Sure, with a +3, why not?
Dang.
I'm glad it works for you. I have a -1, and I was going to try that next turn.
What are you trying?
Unarmed melee.
Oh.
Unarmed melee. He has a +3.
Oh no. Just jumps out of his chair, starts wailing on him.
Kicked him 10 or 12 times, jumps back into the chair.
All right. Roll damage, I suppose.
It's melee damage for me.
What is melee damage for that?
Unarmed combat.
Unarmed combat is pretty low.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
actually
like
doesn't. Yeah, I don't have that filled in. Weirdly enough.
my unarmed. Oh wait. I think it's 1d -1, but I don't know for certain because I always have natural, which is 1d +2. And I know that one of my other ones.
Let's just call it 1d6 for now.
Okay.
You can look that up later. Three plus 4. Yikes.
3 plus
Because
2
of his
kill him.
Oh,
effect.
yeah,
No.
melee. Yeah, melee attack is successful. The attacker adds their strength DM to the damage rolled for the weapon.
Right. That's 7 damage from 11. Minus 7 is 4. I can't. Math.
And
yeah,
I had
7.
zero dice modifier from strength.
Or wait, 11. Okay. Sorry about that.
What is?
Alright. LeBlanc, yeah, you stand up and I don't know, kidney punch this guy as he's like struggling. Just walking in one solid punch to the gut. Yeah, he lets out a shout and doubles
Kill
forward.
number 2. Kill number 2.
Yadir, you seem pretty weakened already. So he is going to try to retaliate against you as you grabbing onto his wrist. He's fighting back, just kind of like a wild animal at this point, terrified. But that's only 2 points of damage as he does. Or wait, no, I'm sorry. You need to make
Yes.
a opposing grapple check.
Wait,
I believe.
he's. Does it count as him moving?
It's
No.
his turn, so
No.
he's trying to fight back, right?
Yeah, Yadir,
Oh,
make a grapple
it-
check.
Okay, let's see.
Oh wow.
Oh, okay.
So technically, Foon would have hit too, then. 'Cause
So
I would
he-
have gotten a +2.
+2 from what?
But
Don't worry about it right now. Go on.
Okay. All right. So he tries to fight back with you, Pearl, but you keep a constant grip on his wrist. He's now getting stabbed and beaten up by even the pilot. So at this point, like you might pin his wrist back and demonstrate that he can't break out of it. So he presses his back up against the wall. He's like, okay, I give. Don't hurt me. Your choice what to do now. Yadir, you're up.
Okay. Yadir, can I just break his wrist?
I think that's acceptable. Well, not really. You can inflict damage to him or pin him to the ground. Really screw him
Yeah.
up.
I'm just gonna pin him to the ground again. Just keep forcing him to the floor.
Which just means that if he exceeds, then basically what Todd posted in chat will be true.
Yeah. Basically, just gonna just throw him to the floor, and then I'll like put a knee on the back of his neck, and I'll just kind of look at the others. Goes, I got him. As and he's gonna go, I got him. Go back to your stations. I'll watch over him.
Nope. Hamish, it's your go. All right.
She said nope. Hamish, finish the job. Jesus. Well, Hamish, it is your turn. That's what Yadir said to you. He's got Voight pinned to the
It's
floor.
your turn to hit him.
Actually, my first concern now is
Foon looks like he's about to stab.
pull up on comms. Keegan,
Yeah,
you both okay?
I'm fine. Why? Are we getting shot at more?
Where's
Sort of.
Armin? Armin, you okay? Armin? Okay, I'll head back
yeah,
to
I'm
you,
here.
Armin. Oh,
It took him a
okay.
minute. Sorry, what's happening?
Get someone with
Oh,
rope.
no, just checking up on you.
Okay.
We had a little problem with our passenger.
All right then. Good night.
He's asleep in the middle of a space fight?
Hey.
If you don't have anything else to do.
It's like we started like 2 hours ago. Oh man. If I'm gonna blow up, I want to do it in my sleep. Let's get back into space. Well, Hamish, what are you doing? What do you want to do?
It's gonna
I mean, if-
knock the guy out.
I mean, really.
pinned down and he said get back to it, I'll get back to it. I got
Okay.
a sensor lock to maintain.
Yeah, you go back to maintaining your sensor lock. Plan did not go very well. You were too savage. I probably should have locked him in the med bay.
Yeah.
Walking to the bridge was a mistake. He's like, fuck, shit.
You'd think the one with the knife to the doctor's throat would have the upper hand.
God damn
Yeah,
it.
he didn't guess that everyone on the crew would go from 0 to 10 in about fucking 3 seconds.
Absolutely savage.
Food wants to knock him unconscious still.
He did fail all of his rolls anyway, so whatever. That's how it goes. Sucks to be him. Suppose we could maybe get back into space combat.
Yeah.
Is someone gonna lock him out or lock him up?
I mean,
Make
if you
sure
bring
he's
his
like.
I was gonna say, Yadir seems like kind of like the fifth wheel when it comes to sensors, and Boone seems to be really important when it comes to gunnery, so I can take care of him.
Okay. Foon is upset and goes, I don't even get to stab anyone, and goes and walks up to the turret and gets back up there. Maybe I can shoot someone now. No tea for anyone until I get to shoot something.
Plus, Yadir can now finally talk to this man and figure out why the fuck he's able to resist him.
Wait, should I say, curse your sudden but inevitable betrayal?
Inconceivable.
You keep using that word.
Do not think it means what you think it means.
All right.
Alright.
Roll spaceship initiative.
Spaceship initiative. Bad rolls here don't really matter.
No, they don't. Moralheim. Aliens. Fighters. Guild. Okay. Moralheim is pushing forward. The aliens are going to hold, and the fighters 2, 4, 6. They finally close in, and the bonus to hit would be a +2, right? Pulse lasers.
Or what? Wait, what? Who?
They're long-range weapons, and the 2 fighters are within long range of the big ship.
Okay, what kind of weapon are they using?
They're using
Pulse or beam?
one fixed mount pulse laser.
Okay, that's a +2. And they're at what distance?
Long.
Long?
Oh,
It's a +0 because it's +2 for the pulse laser, -2 for long range.
Oh, okay. Whack. So they still hit. 6 plus 2.
But the effect's slower, so
6. Plus
that
3.
one missed.
No, they hit both of their shots.
Oh, were the second one's damage?
Oh, did I do that wrong? It's 2d6.
I don't know.
Plus.
I just saw rolls going by, so I wasn't sure.
We don't know what they are
Oh,
for.
yeah, no, we're right. We're good. So that's 4 plus 10 damage for Marlheim.
And just real quick, the Marlheim moved forward. The aliens stayed where they are.
mm-hmm.
And so I'm going to stay and save our 2 thrusts in case I need to dodge.
This will be okay. This might be
My
easier.
thing just said I have Flack's permission to update, but I haven't done
It's
anything.
because of the whatever Faust is currently moving on the screen.
Okay, sorry. It's like...
Or whatever somebody just moved onto the screen.
Mm.
it just told me that I had no permission, and I'm like, I didn't do anything.
Okay. Yeah, this is kind of tedious. 368. Maybe I should have picked a smaller encounter, huh? Oh well.
Jump in the deep end.
Deep end would be 10 ships.
I didn't know it would be.
Mhm.
I didn't know it would be this slow. I'm gonna do this so I can keep track of their health better instead of doing the dumb way I was doing it.
Ah.
I don't know where. Oh, there, you made hit
Yeah.
points for them. Ah, cool.
Yeah.
Yep,
Smart.
that would make life easier, I think. Or would it?
And it's funny, they've taken enough to pretty much kill us, and theirs all look solid.
Yep.
It's not letting me change their hit points.
Oh.
Why? Oh, jeez.
I'll be right back.
This is a mess. Okay.
Oh, why not make two new color dots and move it to the right down the put them at whatever their amount of current damage is. That way you're okay at least until you hit 94.
Nani?
We just hope we're done by then.
We can probably cut this short if this gets to be too long. I can't even make text. What's going on right now?
Cool.
Music doesn't even fit. Yeah, it's not like making. Oh, there it is.
I see one person on the screen, but no longer the second person. Did they disappear?
He's trying to figure out why things are happening or not happening.
Ah.
368. Sorry about this, folks.
Just have a Discord channel with the ship hit points.
Something. Okay, where were we at? I apologize for that. We're gonna move forward now. We were at the maneuver action, I believe, or yeah, we were at the attack action actually.
Mm.
Oh, I'm just shot. Oh, the fighters just shot. Okay, let's. All right, let's move ahead. Reaction or action phase. I think all of your actions are used up.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. That should be the end of that phase, and we're back to a new round. Yadir, in the time that passes, is there anything you want to do with Hoyt as you got him pinned to the floor?
So I'm gonna take him kind of like you know.
Oh my god, knock him out. Knock him out.
I mean,
Stunner,
I could.
Drugs, something.
I'm gonna look at him now that I have a better close chance of. Did you seem like he has any psionic enhancements in his body or anything like that?
No, he seems like a normal person.
I still can't read his mind. I don't like that.
Very good.
So
Foon wanted to stab him, and you told him to go back to his gun. So Foon is going to be very unhappy if
Somebody else gets to stab him.
no, I'm not gonna stab him. I'm not gonna stab him. I'm just going to. It's just curious the fact that either he's a very low-level scion or he's a scion. Does he look Zodani at all?
No. Just taking a
No,
look
looks
at him,
good.
he looks like a kind of portly, greasy kind of man. Oily skin. He's struggling
weird.
under you impotently. He seems very strong, actually.
oh, great.
Okay, strong. I got him pinned for right now. Oh man.
You have a stunner, you could just push up against him and knock him out.
I do have a
And we
stun
can-
shotgun. I can just like shoot to his side, but
That would be brutal.
yeah, I'll do that. I mean, he did try to kill
Sounds
our
like his problem.
Yeah. So I'm going to. Yeah. So with one hand on his like back of his neck, and the other hand with knee on the back of his neck and a hand on his fucking wrist, I'm gonna take out my stunner shotgun and kind of put it to the meatiest part of his like guts. That way it doesn't kill him. And I'm gonna be like, Meteor's gonna lean down next to his head and goes, "I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna find out." As he's gonna then stun him with the stunner.
Oh, jeez. So as all the rest of you in the bridge are like maintaining your station, you just hear this dull crack ring out through like behind you by the doorway, and you're just point blank
Boone's
stuns
gonna
the
be
man.
sad.
He's stunned. He's okay.
Bzz. Yeah, that's pretty brutal.
Yeah. Now that he's
Thank you.
unconscious, though, I should be able to read his mind a little more easily.
Is that how that works?
What, is that out loud?
No. That's it. In character. Not in character. Out of character.
I guess that could make sense. Is that how that
See.
works with telepathy?
I'm looking at the shield to see if it goes down when you're unconscious.
That cannot be read due to the presence of their naturally unless they willingly lower their shield, and then it says for the shield, learn how to shield. It's enforced at all times.
Yeah. So I guess we DM dependent if it goes down when you're unconscious.
I'm gonna say no. So
Ah,
it's all times.
All right. Well, at least it gives me enough time to fucking try to probe his mind. Anyway, we can go back to y'all.
Are you
Alright.
gonna tie him up and leave him out to
No,
dry?
I'm still on top of him right now. I haven't moved yet. The action was to shoot him, unless DM allows me to tie him up.
You can tie him up, and you just stun the shit out of him. You don't need my permission.
I think stunning him was a good move.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't
so
tell
you've
Armand.
incapacitated him. He's no longer shouting at you to go join the Marlheim ship.
Yeah.
All right. In the interest of time, I'm going to kind of put the aliens and the Marlheim people in the background a little bit. Let's talk about just the fighters and your ship. So they're going to need to roll initiative.
Two out of
Okay.
3 ain't bad.
Fighter 1, guild fighter. Okay.
You want me to roll a D2 to figure out which one we have the lock on?
You should have a lock on both now, right?
We have a
Kadir
lock
had
on-
one of the locks, and he is now
Yeah.
sitting on top of the greasy fat man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I would drop my lock at that point then and try to pick up a new lock.
Yeah,
on the
that's
other
what I'm
guy.
thinking. Moira, go ahead and make that check just to see if you can block the other one. Meanwhile,
And Todd rolled that the first one was the one that we currently have the lock on.
With a 9, the lock is transferred over.
Cool. Plus
Cool.
2 to both. Go Foon.
okay.
Foon gets to shoot.
Boone gets to
Almost.
shoot.
Not quite
Light 'em
yet.
up,
Almost.
kitty.
It's getting close. Do you guys maneuver at all?
Yes, I will get one. I'll spend 1 to bring that fighter at long range into medium, so Foon can shoot at it, and keep 1 for dodging.
Oh, nice. All right.
Foon is going to shoot at the one that's in range, and we have a
Foon
lock on
has
it.
to wait.
Yeah.
Aw.
If you're gonna do that,
Not
they're
long.
both moving closer at the same rate, so they're both in medium range at this point. Now we are at the attack action. Finally, I think you can do that. However, I'm going to.
One of them goes first, right?
Yep. So that's medium range, and now we're at +2 finally. This one's going to attack the alien ship. I'm not going to worry
Right.
about that at the minute. And the other one's going to fire a shot back at you.
I'm going to dodge it.
Dodge it.
Yeah,
so you
evasive
save
active.
a point of thrust, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Well, they rolled a 10, and they need an 8 to hit you, so they still hit you with effective +1.
The DM equal to pilot skill, so it's a -1 to whatever they're rolling. Do I not have to roll anything for that?
No, it just
No, it
minuses
doesn't look
1.
like-
It's just a flat. It's
Yeah.
your flat pilot
It's
ability.
your skill. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's -3.
Oh, so it's -3?
Yeah, because his pilot is +3.
No, it's the pilot's
Skill.
skill, pilot
Yeah,
level.
spend 1 point
Yeah.
of
Oh.
thrust to impose a negative DM to the pilot's skill on one enemy attack. Not the gunner?
Nope.
Skill? Oh, well, I don't know.
If they roll an 8, total, Todd can use a dodge to avoid us getting hit.
Right.
But until he ups his pilot skill, right now the dodge doesn't do anything.
Alright, so they
Oh.
got an effective +1.
Okay.
Yeah, and never mind. It changes the effect.
Right. The change, yeah, would knock the effect down 1 if we dodged.
And I do it before they attack, so I don't know whether it's going to help or not. If I remember right.
Not sure.
Otherwise, let me look.
So
Evasion.
they rolled a 2d6 plus the 1 for their damage effect, because they got a 9 to hit you. And they inflict 11 damage. So that's reduced by 4 armor.
Yeah.
It drops
We're
you
just
down
gonna
to
blow up.
7 hull damage. 93
Uh-oh.
hull.
What was
Guilty
that
for
music?
the. Huh?
And that makes it a critical hit, or no?
Nope.
We don't have
Yeah.
100 hull. We have
Yeah,
40.
we have 40. Yeah, so we just took a critical.
We just took a critical hit.
Where do you see 40 for the scout courier?
Um,
It's 100 tons streamlined. That's what the hull says.
yeah,
Yeah.
but here, let
Yeah.
me paste the page in.
Yeah, it's hull 40 on page 190.
Look at chat.
Oh, they don't have it on the old one.
No, I think Highguard only Highguard has the hull points. I was asking about that earlier.
What you just posted, it shows.
All 40.
Hull 40. Yeah.
On the right-hand side, the second orange section.
Yeah. Like 1.5 tons per hull point or something like that. two.
Yeah, that's weird. Why doesn't it say that for the High Guard sheet?
Laurel.
Let me see look at the High Guard.
It's
page.
Traveler.
That I cut that out of High Guard. High Guard 2022.
2022, it's in there. Yeah, this is the 2016, I think. They didn't put it in.
Oh, you guys are using a different version than me?
Man,
So see, their editing's gotten better.
yeah. Apparently, with the 2022, at least the information is a little bit better.
Does anybody have that book I could borrow?
Is it not up there already?
Yeah, I thought there was one in there already.
Is it for High Guard 2022?
Yeah, I thought so.
Regardless, for now, we can use the thing that Todd posted in the in Discord.
Then I don't know the hull for the fighter.
Oh, what is the
Yeah,
it's
what does it say for
that
light fighter?
actually that actually says right there. If you look in Discord, right next to the picture at the bottom of the light fighter thing, it says 4 hull points.
Oh wow, that's terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
Where
For
am I
what, the
looking?
fighter?
In Foundry, the light fighter block. Yeah, somebody just put a square around it.
I just put a square around it for you.
Ah. Oh, wait, they listed it. Oh, God.
Where? Okay, so why is that not for the other ones?
On the other one.
Faust, I
No.
think you have one updated photo and 2 older photos.
No, they're from the same book.
I know.
God
They
damn
just-
it, Mongoose.
They're just
Yeah.
no good at editing.
Yeah. They're
The
better
game
now.
is the game is so great. Why do you suck so much at editing?
That's not
Wow.
fair. So what is the whole point of the?
Corvette.
Oh, it does say it. Shit. It does say it. It's at the bottom left corner. I didn't notice it. It's under the ship.
Oh.
Where
Oh
is
my
that?
god.
So what's the total hull point? Like, how close are they to death right now?
Oh my god. I'm so sorry, people. 160. So they're so far away.
Okay.
Okay, it still means that they I've almost taken a quarter of their health though. That's
Oh
nothing to scoff
god.
at.
Let's never talk about this session again after it's done.
But I have poems already written.
This has been a massive disaster.
We are learning.
We are definitely learning. This is like
Learning
being
is painful.
Yeah, getting beamed with a stick. I'm so sorry, guys. If they put the whole points right in the PDF, it only shows the top part of the page. I assume all the data would be together,
No,
Nope.
it's
No.
not the whole points somewhere else in the corner. Oh, I'm so sorry. That doesn't really matter to us, I guess, but all the same, I'm so sorry, guys.
No.
Okay, so that's fun. Guilty took 7 points of damage. Now they're at 37 hull, right? Or 33 hull. Guilty.
And just how did we figure out that much damage?
So
It's,
critical
Yeah,
hits.
sorry.
They got a 9 to hit you.
Okay.
So they had the effect, and then the laser is a +2, right?
No,
Or-
it's just a 2D.
Oh, 2d6. Right.
So we have 4 armor down. So we took 5 then.
Hang on, stop. You're
I'm
getting ahead.
confused.
okay. So is the 2D is the roll of 13 the one that you rolled for damage?
The 2d6 one is the one that, the 13 one is the one that hits you.
Okay.
I rolled a +2 because they're medium range with the pulse lasers. But then it was actually +1, so they got a 12 bonus, or a 12 to hit you. And
I'm so lost.
let's just go with
Okay.
what I did and do it right next time.
Okay.
Sorry.
Hey,
For the
we're figuring it out.
yeah, we're getting there. We had to have this session eventually. The
Well, if we took 7 points of damage, then we also take a critical
Yep.
severity 1.
Mhm.
So
And we
Please-
have to roll it on the table to figure out which
Yeah.
severity it is, right?
yeah.
Shall I roll for the location? Or
Yes,
let
go ahead.
Faust, since he attacked us?
no, go ahead and do it.
Choose your own doom.
Yeah,
Ooh.
2d6.
8.
Which is
Maneuver drive.
Yeah, well, it doesn't
fuck.
do us much. And at severity 1, that means -1 on all control checks, which I haven't had to make one yet.
Okay, that's still not bad. If it was the hull, oh god, if it was the hull.
Yeah, but that's like
Holy-
permanent. let's take a picture of that and remember that.
I know. I have the character sheet for the ship.
Todd has been
Oh, okay.
entering it in a character sheet.
Excellent. So
He's all organized and shit.
for the first time, the pristine Guild T, after being repaired, after getting pulled out of the volcano, you take your first shot. The scout ship actually, you hear this loud crashing noise off in the walls of the ship, and the ship shakes and rattles something violent as you take your first shot. Warning signs start coming up on all the consoles indicating partial maneuver drive failure. Ouch.
Yeah, that sucks.
That does suck. All right. Guild T, you're up.
And I am going to take shots at the fighters. So
Okay.
I can do one and then the other, right? Or just one?
Yeah, and
Just
it's
one.
2d6
Okay,
just one.
plus 4 plus your gunner. Because you get plus 4
All right,
because of
so
beam laser.
it's -1 for my gunner, +4 for the beam laser, +2 for the lock,
Oh, yeah.
+1 because I'm using both beams
No,
on the.
No,
the
no?
+1 is going to be to damage.
+1 to
Damage,
damage. Okay, just making sure. That's why I read it out loud about what I was doing. 13.
Oh,
And so
Ooh.
All right, so
then-
it's plus
Fuck
5 to your
yeah.
damage, plus 1 for the extra turret. So 6
so then I
damage.
do a +5 for my damage, and it's
Plus
a
6.
1
Yeah,
plus 6. Plus 6 to my damage, but it's a 1d6 as well, right? For the damage.
Beam,
That's
for
what
beam lasers, yes.
that's what I have down. So I was just making positive. 11.
Okay.
And they're vaporized.
Not. Oh, yeah, they are vaporized. Sorry, I'm looking at the hull tonnage still.
Yeah.
That,
They're
that explains a lot.
They have 2 armor, which left.
Okay, so a beam laser.
What did I say about Foon on a turret? Chunky fucking salsa maker.
Foon's just been spinning on the turret for like the last, couple of minutes, and finally, like the sensors just indicate that the missile is finally within range. Just beeline turns the turret, blasts it, or not the turret, the fighter. Jesus.
Does that bring my kill number up?
Yeah. Yes, it does.
How many?
1.
Yeah, it's a
One.
pilot. Fighter. It's a pilot.
Sadness. There was no droids here.
Oh,
Okay.
man. All right.
And that was 9.6 mega credits.
Oh god, that's so much money.
Maybe we can
theoretically,
salvage.
it can still be salvaged.
Yes.
I-
We're gonna be doing salvage right after this to see how much we can make,
Okay.
and also make how much money that whatever's happening with the alien.
Unless there's an action you guys want to do, we can move forward.
No, actually, so Foon expended our sensor lock with the shot, did she not? Or
On
did it
that
not?
one, but you have central loss on
On
both
that
of them.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
what
So
I'm gonna
it doesn't go away. Foon just gets a permanent sensor lock until they break it.
Yep.
until they break it.
Oh, that is awesome. Okay,
Yeah, I
thought
could be
But
doing
it's
actions to cancel that out, but I don't want to.
Sorry, I'm thinking of a game
Right.
called Lancer where your lock-on gets expended when you use it when you attack somebody. Sorry.
Mm,
If someone would like to work on their engineer skill, as an action, you can fix the critical hit temporarily with an average engineer, int or education with a dice modifier of -1 because it's a severity 1.
Okay, so I'm actually gonna take that option if no one else will, because I actually have bonuses to my engineering. I'm a 0 in engineer, and I want to get some other stuff, so it's
Ooh,
not just
nice.
Keegan.
Okay, so that's
mhm.
engineering
Yes,
M
please.
drive to.
So
Okay.
Moira's gonna end up being the engineer, and Hamish is gonna end up being our sensor person.
Yeah, I
Oh
got no
no,
problem.
Moria, you need to stay on sensors.
But Hamish has a +3 as well. No.
Okay, no, yeah, that's good, and we only have the one
Yeah.
ship.
Let's. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Moira jumps out of her seat, kind of,
What's the running through the ship?
yeah, tapping Hamish on the shoulder and giving him the knowing nod before screaming as she's running down into the engineering bay past Yadir, who is, dealing with our
Sitting on a fat
stowaway.
guy.
Yeah.
Make sure to kick him on the way around.
Oh, I definitely do. She definitely does. And then she emerges into engineering, presumably to Keegan, trying to deal with whatever's on fire right now. And your M drive, so that is a +1.
Yeah, Keegan's in there like running around. Parts of the engine room is like starting to spark and catch fire, especially by the maneuver drive.
I don't help at all. Moira does not do well. It's a 5.
It's a freaking madhouse in there as you guys scramble to start putting out the fire and see what you can do in there. Unfortunately, it's just too chaotic in there. Sparks are flying, lights are going off, like the red warning lights are blaring.
You guys hear Moira's comm channel stay open for about 5 seconds before she realizes how much noise she's probably making over open comms and cuts herself off.
Yeah.
Cool. Now, if you keep working on it between rounds, for the next round, it'll be +1. And the round after that, it'll be +2.
Cool. Yeah.
Unless that system takes another hit, in which
Okay.
case the pluses go away and you start over again.
Sure. What the hell did you just roll, Faust?
Oh, we're rolling initiative
gosh.
again.
Okay, good.
Okay.
I was wondering what in the world just happened. I was like, oh god.
But apparently Keegan didn't try to fix the M drive, which is sad.
It probably is trying.
Okay, let's roll maneuver.
Maneuver
Oh,
with the
wait.
suffer.
No, wait, we don't
the-
roll maneuver, sorry. Getting lost in the sauce. Going to approach, close the distance there a little bit. Now going to be practically adjacent with the alien ship. They're going to make a dogfight check with each other.
I hope the first one was the aliens.
It was.
Good.
So,
Oh yeah, because the fighters.
Fixed weapon.
LeBlanc, roll luck again.
Okay,
Oh,
one
no.
second. Let me look at something.
Oh, it's the -2 thing.
Okay, now there are modifiers to that check that you just rolled.
For them dogfighting?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I pasted it into chat.
Yeah, you're right. I remember.
So
Ship is 100 more, so that's -2. They still. Oh, so they tied. So at a tie, they don't.
and then +1 per point of thrust dedicated to dogfighting.
I don't think they
Which
did
is-
any of that.
Okay.
Oh well.
So many rules.
This is fascinating. Okay.
So a draw means that neither ship may attack the other with fixed weapons, which is good for the good guys.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Do I still need to roll luck?
I was gonna have them shoot at you, but
He hates us.
It's his job.
yeah, roll luck. Just
Okay.
see how it goes.
Oh God.
She goes, I remember LeBlanc's luck.
Yeah, isn't it -2?
It's
Uh-huh.
-2.
Oh, brutal.
We can start rotating.
6.
Okay. So they are going to shoot at you, fortunately.
Mm-hmm.
That's so you're doing evasive actions, right? So you could
Oh, yeah.
apply both of your thrusts to this shot, right?
You can only do... I don't think you can spend more than 1 point.
No, you spend 1 point to apply your pilot to lower the roll, essentially.
Right, but I
So-
can't spend 2 thrusts to do 2
No.
points.
No, you,
Right.
you just need you
Yeah.
can save. You can save in each point of thrust is a evasive action. So if we were getting shot at by 4 people and we had 4 thrusts left over, LeBlanc could try to dodge 4 times with those 4 individual points of thrust.
Yeah, that
So
sounds about right to me.
Yeah, so it's just a -1.
So -1, they get +2, and now you're opposing thrust 2, so that's just 2d6 flat to hit you, right?
I have to go back and read the table. So
Oh, yeah,
they're
you do.
using beam weapons.
Yeah, they're using pulse. No,
Pulse.
they're using pulse.
Okay. Pulse is a +2. They're not at any range that has a plus or a minus.
So
We're
it's
not big enough for it to make a difference.
Yeah.
So they have a +1.
How do they have a +1? Are you applying
Yeah.
both thrust?
No, that's what we just said. You can only use 1 point to apply one level, the level. You can't
Right,
apply.
but you can.
They have a +2. He's applying 1 for the level. That's a -1, so that's a +1 total.
Oh, okay. So you can only do it. Okay, it's fine. I see what you mean. Whack.
And they shot themselves in the foot.
Doesn't fucking matter.
They were distracted by those nice, wonderful ad virus that we sent them.
that I have been pumping. That we have been pumping. Hamish has continuously pumped after I left our station. Like
The aliens are gone from the screen.
Yeah, they ran away. Hopefully not, because we'd be in trouble.
Mm.
Okay, I'm so confused. All right.
Yeah, I'm confused too.
All right.
I just.
One of
everything.
the greens aren't the fighters. I thought one of them would blew up. So
They did.
shouldn't.
So
He's just trying to
So-
fix everything.
Okay. Well, there was 2. That's why I was worried suddenly.
Another one.
I was like, there's another one.
Okay. So yeah, the aliens are the same square as these guys. Or no, they were at 4, right? I think they were at 5 actually. Okay.
Yeah, like that.
There we go.
Yeah.
Use that for the aliens. Whack. Space combat's whack. It's the only word I have for it. Okay.
Just imagine it in 3 dimensions. Isn't that cool?
My brain hurts.
yeah, no, please don't do that to me right now.
We should do dot plots. We could do a
Okay.
shiny app. We should build a shiny app for it, Todd.
No. I know exactly what should happen. From now on, we should be doing this GURP style. We should be rolling percentile dice to see what portion of the ship gets hit.
That's what we do with the 2d6.
I know, but GURPS is way more fractional. It's like, oh, 39? Ooh, that hits this section of the wing. Like, it's fucking so... I love and hate GURPS.
Okay, Foon, I think it's your turn.
It is? I get a fire again? And we have a lock on them?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they just shot at you, and they went first in the initiative, so it's your turn.
Alright, so I'm going to fire at this new one that we still have a lock on because Hamish is
yeah.
maintaining it. And please, oh please. Okay.
Fuck yeah. So good.
And so then it's +4 for the
1d6 plus 4.
6.
Yes.
+4 for the damage.
+5 because you're shooting 2
Oh,
lasers.
well, +5. Sorry,
Doesn't
but
matter.
it's
It
better.
You
doesn't matter.
destroyed it.
Mhm.
Perfect hit. I
Oh.
get higher kill count.
Jesus. All right. Foon, you blast the second fighter as it's coming up underneath of the alien ship, trying to cross across it to hit you. Their pulse lasers fly by harmlessly in space, but you blast that one out of the sky. Yeah, I don't think we need to fully emulate the rest of this encounter. So, I believe we'll go with this. As you blow the fighters out of the sky, you can see the Marlheim Corvette unloading weaponry with the alien ship. Essentially, you guys are going to be shooting down missiles and all of that, but not very long after you shoot down the fighters, Moira, you can detect that your distress call, as it were, or letting them know that you were about to be caught in a
Wouldn't
fight.
that be Hamish because Moira's in the engine room?
No, Moira sent out like a call back to the Duncan A ship
Well,
right
No,
back
no,
at
but
the
what
beginning.
what Anne means is that Moira is physically in the engineering space, so Hamish is getting this
Oh.
information. It doesn't matter. It's pedantic. It's fine.
Yeah,
Okay,
doesn't
sorry.
matter. Yeah.
Sorry.
You all receive the information that the Duncan A ship is approaching the Grey Earl. So
Mhm.
yeah, all told, that probably took like an hour, something like that, of just going back and forth. These ships taking long range shots at each other. And now that the Duncan A ship, the Grey Earl, is approaching, you receive one last communication from the bouncer. It is Ruan Aji, the captain. He appears on the screen briefly and says, "You will regret this." And we'll close the communication.
I'll dial
Yeah,
up
well,
and
try
send them-
buying tea from us.
I'm gonna send them like tea,
As they
Yeah.
turn the Corvette and maximum thrust, try to break range and break away from the alien ship. Eventually, a communication reaches out to you from the Grey Earl. It's that I had his name written down. I swear I did.
Nope.
Oh.
We don't remember it either.
I
Oh, I
swear
might
I had
have
it
it
written down.
Mhm.
Oh man, I just have with Admiral on board.
The cheeky diplomat.
Yeah, the cheeky diplomat. Let's see.
Who also wouldn't let me serve him tea. People not letting me serve them tea, there must be evil.
Food. I kind of like the fact that anyone who hasn't let you serve them tea has met the end of a blaster since I've joined the group. It's pretty great.
Uh,
You don't like tea? That means you're a bad person. You get to die.
The diplomat comes onto the screen after getting close enough to establish communications with you. Moira, you're back there with Keegan, stamping out the fires and trying to get the maneuver drive stable, but it looks like it took a pretty nasty shot that you're gonna have to get repaired eventually. Or not. It's not your ship.
Yeah, well, if the combat's over, she can just come back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She can also come back.
We have put out the fire, and you guys watch as Moira returns to the bridge, slightly smoking and missing a bit of hair.
Over the comm, you start receiving a communication from the grill. Guilty, come in. Are you okay? We received your distress call.
Hamish, can you answer that? I'm coming to sit down in a second. I just need to breathe.
If someone
Yes.
tips me over, I will talk to them.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and respond and say this is the guilty. The pirate has broken off.
Yes, we can see that.
Make sure to tell them the aliens are friendly.
The aliens seem to have taken a nice interest in us.
They're
They are not
friendly.
hostile.
Friendly.
That is amazing. You managed to cooperate with the Zenari.
Yeah, we're
We're
still not really sure how, but it's working so far. We're not really looking to look the gift horse in the mouse right now. You know.
It's all in a day's tea time.
I will, by the way, I've had a mind link and empathetic link with these guys. I've made sure to keep enough side points to maintain that, which is and I'm going to make sure that they know that when the trader, I forget his name, Hoyt, is he called him?
Yeah, Hoyt.
He said that there was an alien artifact aboard that vessel. I'm going to let the aliens know that I believe what they are looking for might be upon the wreckage of that ship.
He told you that it was in your cargo. It
Yeah,
was
we
the
have.
hostage he took.
Oh, okay. I'm going to let them know that for their help, I have just been informed that we currently have your artifact and we will be giving it back to you.
Wow. Yeah, they as soon as when combat ended and the ship started to disengage, instead of chasing after the enemy ship, the aliens stayed in place, and they've been kind of just like flashing your mind repeatedly with images of the artifact, like questioning you, probing you.
Mm-hmm. And Ydir's just kind of answering as he can.
All right.
As after he gets up from the guy after stun shotgunning him at point blank, he's gonna kind of like he's gonna like hold his head a little bit because he's in like having a throbbing headache right now. He's gonna be like, I have to get something. As I'm going to go try to find Hoyt's things and go through it and see if I can find that item.
Yeah, it's in that
Okay.
crate that he had. You'll have to like grab a pry bar or something to pull off the top.
All
Oh,
right,
kitty.
do we have pry bars
Yeah.
here?
And Yadir, you definitely hear Moira call after you as you walk away. Oh, we gotta talk about that sauce you've been fucking drinking. What's up here?
Nadir's is going to be just like later as he's just mentally drained. As
Foon
will go
mindful.
offer to help him open whatever he's looking for. You need to go sit down. You look very weak.
No,
Yeah, your face is covered in blood from the nosebleed.
yeah, no, I'm
I
fine.
can open anything you need. Tell me what it is.
Please, he's gonna kind of like lean a little bit on Foon a little bit. Just open that box.
All right, do I need to roll to open it?
No, you can
Ah.
pry bar that open after
You're
a while.
strong kitty.
Rawr.
And sure
And it's-
enough, as you crack it open, you look down and you can see, kind of like on this silver square or goldish looking metallic platform, 3 strange looking pyramids in different corners of the square, range pointing up. It's kind of impossible to tell what this thing is, but Yadir, it's the same thing that's been flashing in your mind this whole time.
Yeah. So Yadir, he's gonna like kind of grab it and he's going to be like, I need to go outside.
Well,
How
outside,
about I? No.
outside-
How about I go outside? You tell me what to do.
outside doesn't exist, Yadir. There's a fucking. There's not. We're in a
I-
spaceship. We're in a spaceship on
I-
a planet.
I know. As he's gonna like seal up his vac suit and all that kind of stuff. He goes, and Foon, I thank you for your offer, but I need to do this. As Yadir is gonna start making his way towards the airlock with this item, letting the aliens know where he's gonna be coming out from, so that way they can receive him and then take it.
Foon is
Jeez.
gonna look at everyone and go, "That is one very weird past person that we have, and he needs a medical check, doctor. He looks very sick."
So Yadir, you're not trying to get picked up by them, are you?
Moira.
Out of game. Is there another way we can? I mean,
I would just launch the box out of the
Yeah.
airlock.
Can we just like send the box outside?
oh yeah, it's like yeah. Either do I need to go onto their vessel and like give it to them, or
That
do I
would
just need to like
probably kill
space
you.
No.
eject
No,
it? As long as
Radioactive. Remember? Radioactive wind?
yeah, their ship's full of radioactive dust. I thought my suit would protect me from that, but okay. So yeah, I'll just then I'll put the box
Yeah.
outside and I'll like strap like a light to it so that way they can see it like some sort of glow stick.
Okay, so after Foon says what he says, I kind of like close the door to the bridge and look at everyone else and go, "We have to have a conversation at some point about our friend." And I leave it at that, and then I open the door again before he comes
Foon
back.
goes, but wait, he's not terminally ill, is he?
He's
But
he's
as
he's terminally something, Foon, and then the door opens again.
yeah, so I'm gonna place the box down. Again, this entire time I'm in that contact with the aliens, letting them know what's gonna happen and where they need to go, and then I slowly depressurize the airlock, and then I kind of like I'm standing there in the airlock holding the box. And I'm gonna gently kind of like toss it into the vacuum of space for them to pick up, and then I'm gonna reseal the door and then repressurize, and then I'm gonna come back inside and let the aliens know where it's at.
Okay. So you kind of basically let them know telepathically that you just dropped the artifact out in space, and that's fine. The aliens, after you move off, will slowly approach. So as a reminder, Moira, you did get the kind of the black box from that ship salvage, right?
Mhm.
So that
Yes.
would
Yes, you
probably be
did.
a good thing to take a look into. Um,
Okay.
aside from
Um,
that, yeah, the aliens will fly by, pick up the box, and the Gray Earl kind of on standby as it approaches you, kind of unsure of approaching. But once the Zanari retrieve the package, they slowly tilt their ship and start heading back towards their planet.
Okay, so during that bit of downtime, while we're kind of gathering ourselves, she brushes the soot and smoke off of her
Mhm.
suit and sits down and begins looking into the black box information. What do you want me to roll?
Computers, electronics.
And Hamish comes up behind you and starts checking for burns.
Are we ignoring the fact that Kodar's also hurt?
No, he can show up. I've already dealt with him before. He heals quickly.
That's true. I
Uh,
do heal quickly.
so a 13 for the computers check. Besides the missing hair, Doctor, you don't see anything significant.
Good.
More, yeah,
Take
digging into the. Sorry, were you gonna say something, Hamish?
No, go ahead.
Okay. Digging into the black box information of the Fleming, the ship that you salvaged from. They have the basic information, that you would expect, that they were on a diplomatic mission. But there are actually hidden files locked away into the black box, captain's orders only. They were actually intended to come and deliver uh, this this package that they received. Essentially, it is a kind of like a human-made replication of Zanari technology, and its intention is kind of a knowledge transfer in ways that these Zanari could understand, of increasing their uh, ship construction output, and essentially trying
Okay.
to force them or coerce them into building up their navy.
So essentially, we're helping them in a military way, and at the same time, we're getting some sort of or at least the Duncan military. Okay, I
Mhm.
create an information packet. I obviously pass that packet to everybody on the ship, and then I transmit the packet to the Duncan military vessel, the Gray Earl.
Okay. I don't think the um,
Why do we need to share it with the Grey Earl?
Do
I
we
mean,
do
they're
we
going to know
not
what
need
they
to?
know.
Is that not important? I thought they were our escort. No.
Was it being made to give to them, or was it being made for the?
Yeah, you could presume that this was a kind of a secretive mission that was separate
Oh,
from the.
apologies. Then
Yeah.
I do not do that last part. I just hold on to the
Well,
packet and I make sure everybody on the ship has a copy.
yeah, might make sense, but okay, I have to be right back for a couple minutes. Let's just take like a 10-minute break because that was kind of a.
Okay. We have to leave a little bit early today.
Oh,
What time are
Like
we
between
leaving?
5 and 5:30 would be fine.
Which is our
Oh,
time.
for us means half
In
an hour
30
to an
minutes.
hour from now.
okay,
Just so you know.
that's fine. Let's actually just probably cut it here a little early, and pick up next time.
Yep.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds Gouda.
Oh, geez, I forgot. I haven't actually said that around people in this group before. I'm really awful for puns. It's kind of my thing.
I just
Okay.
So
looked
you-
at this small ship has so many more people on it now. An extra person.
Oh, yeah.
We have to
Well,
do
we gotta
something with
prove
him.
Yeah.
Well,
We could probably just turn him into the Duncan authorities on this escort ship.
Knock him unconscious and jettison him. Steal his stuff.
Back suit and give him a kick out the airlock towards the Duncan A ship.
Might as well.
Back
He was a
to-
pirate. Really?
I mean, they
cares?
can just dock to us, and we can just, we don't have to space jump everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That session was a bit of a
We'll
mess.
turn him over.
I learned. Here's what I learned. Space combat should be for us like a small scale thing. Probably where you're actively involved against like a smaller ship, or so we can go back and forth one on one. Involving other ships gets kind of hectic and takes up a lot of time.
Yeah, I think I would agree with you. I think the only thing that I wasn't happy with was that you had to make most of the rolls for the fight because it was
Yeah.
two NPC ships versus
Yeah.
not
Yeah,
us doing more. That was the only thing.
That was
Yeah,
my
it would've been-
mistake.
Yeah, having us run both
Run
of
the
the
alien
ships
ship,
on our
yeah.
side would have been.
Oh.
Would have helped you.
Interesting.
But at the end of the day, I still think this was pretty cool. I like ship
good.
combat. I
Yeah.
like the phases. I like the way that the combat kind of works. The fact that if we get a better ship that lets Foon actually attack from long range, Foon could have been shooting way earlier, right? Like we're in a shitty
Something-
scout courier right now. We're not meant for combat. This is a scout courier. There's a reason it's called that.
Yeah, that just went all kind of weird. So yeah, you're right. I should have done that. If we in the future, if we have like allies or something, it probably would make sense to let you just take over the roles, and I could give you what they are.
Mm.
They can even it out if you want to make it bigger. But I think we probably should start small and work our way
Yeah,
up.
Start smaller.
Agreed.
Like it should maybe just the two fighters coming at you,
Yeah.
with missiles.
And hey, like a bunch of fighters swarming
With missiles, he whispered.
Yeah, a bunch of
With
fighters
missiles.
swarming the party while I'm trying to fend off like missiles, and we have a gunner firing and a
Mhm.
pilot trying to evade. That sounds like it'd be a good time. Like
Yeah, that
I
would
still
have been a
think
better
I still think this
session.
was fun. I still think this was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It was.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Well, let me just say that session was kind of off for me. But let's remember this. We'll take the lessons from this and apply it next time we have space combat.
Mm.
Okay.
Also, yeah, I think it's gonna come out pretty soon. What Edir is. He's been acting too strange.
Too strange.